Police.
Bitch.
Police.
Bitch.
Police.
Bitch.
Police.
Bitch. bitch.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
Before we get started, as usual, we'd like to take a moment of silence to remember all of the fallen who have given their life in the line of duty. All right, Mike, we're live, but only from one camera, Mike.
We're jumping right in on that?
Yeah, we're going to just jump. Well, no, I mean,
Well, can I just say welcome to everybody. Blue here at the table with me.
Hi, everybody.
I'm sorry, I have to move really, really slow now, Mike.
Right.
We only got one camera.
We're going to get into that.
No,
I didn't
yeah,
want to
no,
do
no,
it
I
on
know.
the air, but hopefully Dan's watching. Angry Dan is watching. He's going to be a host on a show that's coming up called Life After the Job. Depending on how it goes, he might only have one camera angle for three guys. I don't know how that works.
Well, and honestly, in his case, I think one camera angle probably works best for him. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
And then, but let's not I'd be remiss if I didn't introduce John, Dear John.
Oh,
Right, Dear John's here
I like
with
what
me
you did there. Not John Deere. Dear
No,
John.
Dear John. It's like Dick Whiskey, who we fired.
Oh yeah, he got fired.
Yeah,
it's just
like Whiskey, Dick Whiskey, he's fired. So
Did we actually ever announce his firing, or was he just suspended?
I said he was suspended administratively, and then you said no, he's fired. And now when I do beer and booze reviews, it's either with special guests or I have to do them myself.
Yep, exactly.
So that's the way that's going to work. So we are here today on a beautiful Saturday in lovely downtown Phillipsburg, New Jersey,
Correct.
at the Tactical Financial Solutions. That's what Fredericks called it, right? Tactical Financial Solutions.
So, if
Something
aggressive,
like that. I don't remember exactly.
aggressive solution.
Yeah,
of
it's
the
Tactical Financial Studios. Our equipment was donated graciously by Brian Shea of Tactical Financial, and this is the Tactical Financial Studios, at least for another 3 months. I think I get it's like a naming rights for a stadium. I gave him a year,
Okay.
so we might be coming up on that.
Okay.
So maybe possibly someone else would like to get involved and get
Maybe Buc-ee's.
naming rights.
Maybe.
I'm in talks with Buc-ee's right now. We're in serious talks right now, meaning I've seriously sent them 5 emails and they haven't responded to one yet. But I'm in talks with them. But that leads me to this though.
Go.
We will always have fake sponsors because people can figure out if they're really.
I mean,
sponsored us or not.
I like to refer to them as honorary sponsors. Not fake.
They
sounds.
should be honored to be our sponsor. Or we would be honored for them to be our sponsor.
Yeah.
But this is a real
like
sponsor.
That. Oh,
It's
go with it.
Gleason's Woodworking and Contracting.
Are you trying to tell me was that pause meaning there's a graphic for that? Oh,
Yes,
wait a minute.
Yes.
Oh, there it is.
Yes.
You know what, Mike? I appreciate your patience
Right.
with the ineptitude of the booth.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike that diva Tommy who just complains nonstop.
He's got a show coming up after this one. That's called the Blue Room Podcast. That's the anchor of this network, the Blue Podcast Network. A lot of blue involved here. Your hair.
It's not anchor, it's flagship. Flagship.
Your hair is blue. Our lockers are blue. We back the Blue Room Podcast. So Blue Room Podcast is the anchor show. He's coming up after us. I think he's coming on at 3:00?
Yeah, 3:00.
Something like that.
And he may or may not have guests coming on if they ever answer their emails. We're not even sure what's going on with that. But yeah,
I mean, are we ever sure what's going on with
anything? Can you put up
anything,
the
Mike?
second picture of Gleason? Because I'm really fascinated by. Look at that. That looks just like him, doesn't it?
Dude, can we talk about this for a minute?
ChatGPT. I'm obsessed.
You really are,
I
Mike.
I do.
Mike,
I am.
You're down the rabbit hole.
You have no idea what I put your head on, bro. You have no idea.
So you create all these images in ChatGPT. Do you have
What?
to you create all these images in
Yes.
ChatGPT?
I go in ChatGPT. I put a picture of you in there. Josh, can you bring up the picture? We're going to use it later for something else, but I don't know if we really want to revisit the craziness of the Happy Baby. We got away without getting investigated with talking about Happy Baby when we're talking about sex stuff. But there is Blue backing the Blue while she's doing the happy baby yoga pose.
So I can't imagine what's going on in your world when you're sitting there actually creating these things. Like, hey, I got a good idea.
I did. I had a great one, and I typed it in, and I put a picture of Tommy Werther in there, and I
My
wrote,
apologies.
and I wrote,
did it have AIDS?
I tried to, and it wouldn't let me give him AIDS. So I
GPT so
no,
kind.
yeah, I took the picture of his face, and I put it in the chat GPT, and I said, take this face and put it on a sickly AIDS patient in a hospital, and in the background put like crying nurses and some blood plasma and all this other stuff. And ChatGPT just outright refused and said, no, we're not doing that. We cannot do that. It might offend somebody, or we don't want to put it in the light, that kind of sadness in your ChatGPT. But they will let me put you in a pose where you're waiting for
to receive. Waiting to receive. Correct.
Yes. So there's that. So
all right, good.
Thank you.
Grand opening, grand
Thank
closing.
You for Gleason's Woodworking and Contracting that enables us to put out this show with very limited commercial interruption, meaning we're just going to take a break at some point. We're not playing any other commercials.
Awesome.
That's what happens when somebody sponsors the show. Shay sponsored the studio, which enables us to put on a show, but the show within the show is sponsored by Gleason's Contracting.
Like it's too early for those kinds of bars and graphs. Just stop it. I can't keep up.
I would say Gleason's Contracting and Woodworking 6 times during the show, and that was number 5 right there. So I'll get one more in during the show.
Hold on, wait a minute. How many times did you promise them?
6 times that I would say Gleason's Woodworking.
Read your screen.
Gleason's Woodworking and Contracting. That's 6.
6. There you go.
Wait, 610. Let me say his number. 610-487. I feel like I'm taking an eye test. 4913.
Again.
Now listen, zoom in on the table. Can you get involved with the table?
Well, I mean,
that survived the water damage.
I was just gonna say how much water damage. I would actually try to zoom out so people can appreciate
there's
it.
One thing right here. I don't know what this. It looks like almost a crop circle. I'm not really sure if we had aliens in here or if we had water.
Aliens, as in like people from other planets, or aliens as in people from the other countries.
Aliens in general. They could be from anywhere.
Okay. I mean, if you are from outer space,
right,
would you be considered an illegal alien?
Mm-hmm.
Because I hypothetically, somebody I know actually got a discourteous over that. This person that I know had
discourteous, meaning like a civilian complaint that he was discourteous to somebody? Okay.
So I had said the person had said to somebody, they said, unless you are an alien from Mars, you would understand that what you are doing is wrong.
Right.
That was all. I didn't even curse. Well, that's not 100% true.
Let me ask you this question.
Well, hold on.
What was the discourteous? Who was the discourteous to? An alien from Mars or the person on the planet?
The person on the planet allegedly was discourteous to the alien, or the man that was acting like an alien from Mars. Yeah.
And what's the negative connotation to be
this is the thing.
They could be wonderful people.
100%. And this was the thing.
They had a TV show, My Favorite Martian.
There you go.
And yet Marvin the Martian, he's a pretty cool dude.
Space modulator. Yeah. But listen, all right, so give me the full story.
Women are from Venus, men are from Mars. Men are from Mars.
Let me. So the full story is this gentleman. This is now going back closer to 9/11. This is like 08, 09, somewhere in that range. So not that far removed.
7 years.
This gentleman was taking pictures.
7 or 8 years.
Taking pictures of a police facility.
Okay.
And police vehicles. Now, listen. Turns out
one of those auditors.
Nah, it just turns out he was from another country, but he's like the equivalent. You know how people like they chase airplane tail numbers, or like Eddie Gray, for example, who likes trains and birds and whatever the fuck it is that Eddie likes.
Money.
Yeah, now he does that. So this guy was just like a police and fire equipment buff, pretty much. That was, at least that's the explanation that he gave, and he had a real snooty, like cunty fucking.
Was he French?
No, with English or Australian. You know how it's like that middle.
Okay, so the way
almost,
you figured it out,
no.
way you figured it out is you make them smile and look at their teeth.
Oh yeah, no, their teeth are jacked.
Australians decent teeth, unless those Aboriginal jungle people, whatever they are.
He may have been.
But if it's fucked up teeth, it's probably English. No offense to any of our English friends.
He may have also been the Flight of the Conchords, New Zealand. Because he had that kind of like, ooh, I didn't know. Yeah, this is my imitation of somebody from New Zealand, Australia, English.
New Zealand.
I didn't know that taking pictures was illegal. I'm like, well, and bro, listen.
I think New Zealand sounds more like Australian a little bit. They have that kind of lean, because our friend from New Zealand that does our gin.
Yes, correct. Champions Gin.
Yeah.
So I said, well, clearly it's not illegal. Because if it was illegal, you'd be in handcuffs right now.
Right.
Never took his camera from him. Never made him. So now what I was unaware of is.
And what year was this?
Like 09.
All right. So it wasn't like you could take his camera and beat him like a baby seal. It wasn't that far back.
No. So what I didn't know is the snooty little prick. When I had confronted him,
let the camera person who is confronted him, Mo.
Yeah, the person who confronted him, right? Not me, of course not.
No.
I didn't know that he
wasn't selling oranges or anything.
No, mangoes, right? And canepas.
Oh, don't,
dude! You don't stop with the canepas.
Can I ask you a question?
No, I've never had one.
Bring me in a bag.
Danny Weismer says, "What's up?"
Oh, Danny's watching. What's up, Danny? Hey, well, I want a bag. Have you ever had canepas?
No,
I'm going to bring them in.
Okay,
you got to get them in the paper bag. They're this green fruit. They're small. It's got a very thick covering. You peel it back, and on the inside there's an orange. What's the word? I want to look for the texture of it. Like,
is it like a peach type shit?
No, it's got more of a. It's fibrous a little bit, I think, and you kind of like. It's a good taste, and then you suck on it till you get to the pit. They're really good. Canepas.
Canepas. So anyway, so no. So he was not.
And Boricuettes and
all right,
Cubanos out there.
All right,
we all know what that is.
All right, so
I'm gonna have them next show. We're gonna eat them on the air. We're gonna do
a canepa tasting,
a canepa taste test, and we'll put it up against some other fruit.
I like it.
Maybe like Johnny
what's
Blue or
what's the one that the disgusting one that nobody can really eat? It's like custardy fucking shit.
Rice pudding.
No,
I hate rice pudding. I
love rice pudding.
No, I don't like the texture
the
at all.
fucking
I like homemade rice pudding.
The yellow one that
with fruit. It has to have fruit in it though.
The yellow one that everybody says is fucking. It smells bad. It's disgusting.
Bananas?
No.
Like cantaloupe?
No, I'll find it.
That's like that's more orange.
You know what? Blue, do me a favor. Search disgusting custard fruit, and it'll come right up. I guarantee you, it'll come right up. Disgusting
custard fruit.
Kumquat. No, that's not a kumquat.
Elton John might come up if you search that.
Eddie Gray saying a kumquat. He just wanted to type cum. That's the reality.
Is it the Dorian?
That's the Dorian. Yes,
Dorian Gray.
100% came up right away.
Dorian, told you 100% came up.
Dorian Gray.
Pungent smell, it says.
Ooh, pungent. Yeah. See, we got to get it.
Like that tree that smells like cum.
No,
you know that tree I'm talking about? You know that tree I'm talking about.
What, the tree that smells like cum?
Yeah,
how would I know what cum smells like?
You know what it smells like.
Well, how do you know what cum smells like?
You know what it smells like. You haven't had to wipe it off your belly or wherever it went.
But why are you smelling it after though?
What? Yeah, that's a good question.
On. Everybody smells everything. You never wiped your ass and looked at the fucking paper.
Now you're talking about wiping it and looking at it as opposed to smelling it. I never wiped my ass, took the toilet paper and put it up to my
bullshit. So you're saying you never wiped your ass, and then wait, hold on. Let me say this right now. In your entire whole life, going back to adolescence all the way to now, you never wiped your ass and said, "Holy shit, look at that color," or like, "Look at what the fuck is in that," and then you're trying to remember what you eat, and you just did. I'm not saying you like put it right up to your nose, but you didn't like go, "What the fuck? What did I?" You never did that ever. What? Never. What the fuck?
I know I've never
put
the toilet paper up.
No,
because when you're sitting on a toilet, don't you smell it already?
No.
Like when you're going?
I've never smelled my shit toilet paper.
All right. Well, I have a couple of times.
That's.
I can't say from when I'm a little kid, but
we speak the truth here. Howard
Okay.
Stern.
I mean, yeah.
The
Hashtag
1980s Howard Stern of law enforcement radio. I am. Everything's
So my snooty New Zealander, the person's snooty New Zealander, when he dropped the camera
I don't
around,
think New Zealanders are noted for being snooty.
He
I think
dropped
they're noted
the
to being like very friendly,
camera
like
around his
Canadians.
neck, and he was recording. So my face wasn't on the person's face wasn't on it, just the car door, and you heard the conversation. You were getting the audio. We went
Right.
back and forth. Like I said, I never took possession of his camera. I never made him delete photos or any kind of crazy
How
shit.
was your tone?
Assertive, but not disrespectful.
Right.
Sort of. So we were going back and forth. He like
Well,
said, I
disrespect
didn't
is in the
know
eye of
it
the
was
beholder.
illegal. Otherwise, I said, well, no, it's not illegal. Otherwise, you'd be in handcuffs.
Can you do me a favor when you're telling this story?
No, I'm not
Just,
speeding up.
No, just stop fucking doing a New Zealand accent because
Okay.
it's not working. So just
Okay.
we'll know which one was the other cop and which one was the New Zealander.
Got it. Right. Okay. So
By the one that has the attitude.
right. So we're going back and forth, and he's increasingly getting snootier. And that's when I had said, listen, unless you are an alien from Mars, you would know.
Someone said that.
Someone said that.
All right.
You would know that taking a picture of a police facility, especially the specific police facility, is going to draw attention. And you can't get mad at me when you get that attention. That's literally all I said.
Right.
And he's still popping his shit as he walks away. So I
Right.
leaned out of the car. I was
As
like,
New Zealanders are known to
as
do.
New Zealanders are known to do, correct.
Popping
in a
shit.
very snooty way.
Right, right.
So of
I
course
think you're confusing New Zealanders with French people.
I
but-
leaned out of the car. And I said, hey, fuck you.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The police officer never even got out of the car to discuss this with the man?
No, because this was
That's a
a
little passive aggressive.
this was a male feminist.
Like
I
this is a male
feminist.
I don't have the time to get out of the car to
Yes,
discuss this
correct.
with you man to man. I'm going to do this while sitting down
Correct.
and flex on you a little
Well,
bit.
if you had seen this guy was not a
Could
threat.
I go out on a limb and say that the person that was in the police car got the discourteous complaint for saying "fuck you"?
No, well, here
Rather
that's,
than saying
no,
you're a Mars
nope, you're wrong.
alien.
Nope, you'd be wrong. And here's the funny story about that. So I lean out of the car because, like I said, he's popping as he walks away.
Like-
You know that guy.
Popping?
Yeah, not popping and locking. He's
Oh,
just popping
popping his mouth
running his
off.
mouth.
Going
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Correct.
You got to be very specific with
So
me.
I lean out of the
I'm
car
not that
because now
smart.
I've had enough. I'm like, yo, fuck you.
Usually,
and
when
he-
I had enough, I get out of the car.
And he just kept walking. Nah, get out of the car. Like I said, dude, he's a male feminist. I wasn't even giving him the courtesy of getting out of my fucking. The person wasn't going to even give him the courtesy of getting out of this feet.
You
So
could
now,
have just did the open door fate thing. And
so
see
now,
if they
so
run.
now it comes time
New
for
Zealanders probably don't run.
now it comes time for the interview. I get my complaint, and it comes time for the interview. So the person meets the union rep downstairs before we go up, and the person says, "Hey, listen, I'm going to be fully honest with you. Before we go up there, if there's video, somebody may or may not have said fuck you to the guy." I was like, all right, well, let's see what it is. And we go up, and the video plays, and it stops at me saying the person saying the alien from Mars
right.
thing. So we're looking at each other like, that's it? And then I read the written complaint where he says, I called him an illegal alien. I said, well,
Right.
obviously I didn't. I called him an alien from Mars. And I didn't actually call him. I said, unless you are an alien from Mars.
Right.
So I'm like, this is nothing.
Right.
Of course, it still got upheld as discourteous. The fuck you never even came into fucking play. But again, like, it begs the question: if is an alien from Mars technically an illegal? Would they have to go through a port of entry according to Tom
No,
Holman?
I don't think they have to go to a port of entry, but as long as they don't do any illegal acts, like if they say they beamed Dawn up to the mothership and they anally probed her against her wishes, that would be a criminal act, and then they would be an illegal alien. If
Right.
they beamed Dawn up, even if it was against her wishes,
Right.
but then she got up there and she liked the vibe, and they
Maybe
had really,
she was
and
digging
there
the
was
anal
no,
probe.
and no anal probe, but there was really good food. They had good alien music, stuff that we've never heard before, trance music, something that made you feel really euphoric, and you enjoyed your stay. And then they beamed you back down. They said, "Take care. We've done our brain scan, and hope you have a good life." And then they wiped your memory. I don't think they did anything wrong there. I think they were just experimenting, like we do on animals. How do you think they feel? These monkeys, when we jack them up on cocaine and give them AIDS and all
Why
sorts of
can't we
diseases.
use death row inmates for that? I've always said because any medication, of course, unless it's the COVID medication, which they just went right to human experimentation on law-abiding citizens, but that's a different day.
I'm not going down the COVID rabbit
No,
hole
we're not
today.
going down.
I got enough controversial things to talk about for a show I didn't even plan for.
I agree. So why any legitimate medication that's out there, even if they do testing on animals, has to have a human trial at some point before it gets approved, right? I'm correct on that, right?
Unless it's one of those things that says this has not been
FDA approved
these
or whatever.
Statements have not been evaluated by the FDA, and then you're taking like fucking donkey shit to try to cure, some disease or something,
or injecting bleach into your veins. So
right.
I say, I mean, and I guess it's a little kind of like fucking, it's out there, but why don't we take death row inmates and use them as the human study? Like, obviously these people that are on death row, they're never reintegrating into fucking society. Like, that's just not happening. And they've obviously chosen to waste their life and not have their life serve any purpose whatsoever. So why don't we make them serve the greater good? And we're going to inject them with all kinds of fucking shit.
Fall under cruel and unusual punishment.
Yeah, you're probably right. I think you're.
We have that in this country where you can't.
I think you're right.
You cannot do that. When
you can't.
It's cruel and unusual.
You can't. Have you ever listened to a Joe Biden speech?
Right. Well, what I think is, why does it take 23 years to kill the guy though? Like, they just killed a guy to Texas on death row that's been on death row for 23 years.
Jesus.
What the fuck is the point of a death sentence? And if it's 23 years,
what was his name?
23 years of cable, working out, library access,
food.
Get a degree, food. And I'm not saying they need to be treated inhumane. Of course not.
Like the Joe Clark.
And
if you're going to do it, do it.
The system needs to be revamped a little bit. But 23 years on death row, I mean, what the fuck? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, how many appeals do they get?
They should set a limit on it. It should be 5 years. Death row things should be at the top. You get 5 years. You can't clear yourself by then. Off with your head.
Yeah,
or whatever way they choose, because they get choose a lot of. They get to choose their.
Yeah, didn't one actually choose the firing squad?
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
that's fucking
pretty cool.
I mean,
do that. I would be one of the guys. You don't know which guy has the live rounds.
Well, because you got to figure if you're gonna go and you're gonna go, like, yeah, you'd want it to be as instant. You'd want it to be as instant as possible. And who knows? Who knows that? Well, no, but see, really that's quick. The whole thing. Who knows about that injection shit? You might be laying there alive.
Kill that guy, and then it didn't work, and he almost turned into the Incredible Hulk with the gamma rays in him and everything, gamma nuclear in him.
Yeah. No, but I think that. Now that you say it, because even like with the electric chair, like there's been errors with that. Like I think, do you really want to run the risk of taking one of these, what may seem like an easier road?
May we hang him and he swings from his neck until found dead, known as the rat. Like, we'll just fucking choke him out, right?
I mean, listen.
All right, we talked enough. We've said it all as far as the subject.
All right, good. Well, thanks for stopping by, everybody. It was nice. Oh shit! I thought we were done.
No.
Oh,
There's a few things more to talk about. I want to talk about. Maybe we take a survey. We take a vote. I'll give a hypothetical situation, and people can decide what the course of action should be for this, because it's a very touchy subject.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Let's just say, for instance, there was a podcast studio called the Lou Lodcast Ludio. The Lou Lodcast Ludio.
Okay.
And at the Lou Lodcast Ludio, somehow water came down from floors above. We're not sure really how. It could have been the storm. It could have been a window left open. It could have
been the rapture.
It could have been a rapture. It could have been a plumbing issue. It's really has not been determined, although I don't feel a proper investigation was really done yet.
No, I think there actually was a little bit of a cover up to I think there was intentional impeding of the investigation.
So there's a deep throat out there somewhere that has the information for us. We just haven't found them yet.
There was investigation mitigation. I feel.
So here's the situation. We have 2 cameras. These cameras are very expensive.
Just ask Tony. Tony will tell you. We have 2 cameras, and according to his cousin works for Fox News, we don't have enough cameras. Thank you. Fox News.
We really don't have
now
enough.
we don't.
Well, actually, don't say cameras, plural. Say camera, singular, because we only have 1 camera now.
Now we only have 1 camera. Yeah, it's really. Hold on, watch the speed with which. Oh, there she is.
Oh,
the speed.
There's Blue.
Oh,
I
I see what's. Oh yeah, I see what Tony says. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. It makes sense, Tony. You're right.
So the camp. So we were testing everything. Now we were nervous because water came down on the table, and Angry Dan said, "Hey, make sure you check all the microphones."
Yes.
And headphones, and then there was water on the floor.
Because they definitely got wet. There
yeah.
there were stains on the top of the headphones.
There's a stain right here of a circle.
No, we established already that was an alien.
Oh,
that's like a crop circle.
Right.
Yes, that's like Stonehenge.
But then this wire used to be white. I don't know if you can zoom in on that now.
Well, on the one camera, yeah, I could zoom in on that. Hold on, let me see. I don't even know if it takes the zoom anymore because of the. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, well, that was fucking white, bro.
Now it's like yellowish because the water is dirty from coming through the floor. So
of course.
Then there's outlets over here on the floor and wiring holes for that runs into the studio. And there was water all around here, and there was water on the floor by the lockers, and it's a little rusty.
You can see rust. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that crazy guy outside. I don't know.
Do we? If we had another camera, we need to get a camera for crazy guy outside.
Right.
Put that on your to-do list.
Oh,
we have a video
Troy's
of
calling
him.
me.
Troy.
Yeah.
Speaking.
We do have a video of the
from
crazy
Schwartz Ford. He's in Schwartz Ford now.
Yeah. Do me a favor. He has the same number, right?
Yes, of course he does.
Troy, if you're listening, call.
Clearly, he's not listening because he's calling me while I'm doing a podcast.
We should have answered. Call him back.
No. I don't want to talk to him on the air.
All right. Well, send him a message. Send him a message and tell him to check his messages.
I will, but
he's been getting a couple of messages. Tell him to check his messages.
Yeah, because there's a lot of things up in the air with that stuff. Why did they get so much?
Because the air conditioning kicked off.
It picks it up that much.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Are these people at home hearing that noise too, or just
I don't know.
Here? Oh, anyway.
You're that worried about it?
No, the second camera doesn't. Can you turn that camera?
That's a good question. Let me see if I
camera?
can get to the second camera. Hold on.
If you can get to the second camera, we could show the people.
Oh, there it is. Yep, there it is.
There's the camera that clearly doesn't have a blue light on it. It doesn't work. We've tried everything we could to try to get it to work. These cameras are, maybe we can get it on sale, but they're in the $1,400 to $1,500 range per camera.
Yep.
And we only have two.
Yep.
Because they're so expensive.
Yep.
They're great cameras when they don't get saturated
when they
by
don't get water damage.
Water damage.
When you don't submerge them in rainwater.
Here's the question. Here's the question. Who pays for
the landlord?
The landlord has to pay for the new camera?
The landlord.
Oh. Okay.
That's my feeling. Well, true or false? You are experienced in the landlording business.
I own some properties.
You own some properties.
Yes, I have tenants.
What would you do in that case? What would Mike do in that case?
Well, I'm not sure if would this fall under like insurance, like renters insurance? I don't think so.
Might, but
I don't think so. I feel like clearly it's been established where the water came from.
Absolutely was. I think all parties involved agree where the water came from.
Right. Okay.
How it came from, where it came from, that's a totally different story.
All right. So maybe people could chime in and say,
yeah,
Team Burke or Team Angry Dan, and then we can figure out how we're going to get another camera in here. Or are we only going to have one camera?
No, we cannot. We're not operating with one camera.
I guess what I can do with our sponsor.
Tommy's actually listening and heard that we only have one camera, and he turned around to go home.
Back home.
Yeah, he's going back home.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a dieva.
Yeah, but we do
Deaver?
Have
Deaver? Is that like Holy Deaver? Is that by Dio?
Deaver. So
right,
maybe people can chime in and say how we're supposed to replace the camera. I could use sponsorship money if we had more sponsors than just Gleason's Woodworking and Contracting.
Well, you would think that Bucky's, if they're gonna get on board, they could.
Right.
They could start by
I'm not sure
getting us a couple of cameras.
Ideally, I'd like to get get another one for that one.
You see, the air conditioning didn't switch off; it switched to Eco. You know what? I gotta fix this situation.
Maybe Dan did that from home on his phone.
Yeah, he probably did do that. Yeah. Oh, who's turning? I gotta pay for a fucking camera now. Who's turning the goddamn?
We also had a storm blow out. Like we had no internet. It was down for like 3 or 4 days, and I was very concerned that we wouldn't even have a show today. But the cable people came right out. I'm not giving them kudos. We pay for that. We have a corporate account, a commercial account. They charge us like double what it would cost for you to have cable.
Yeah, I know it's not cheap. I consider that day.
Just because we're a corporate and no discount for the charity. Well, it's okay. But the one good thing you get from that is next day service and a very short window time and a call.
Wait, we're corporate?
Well, we're commercial. We're a commercial, it's a business.
Yeah, and it literally is twice the price.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, I feel fancy.
Yeah, but we do have a very high speed and we don't skip anymore and all that other jazz.
No, I will say that. We definitely...
Why'd you shut your light off in the studio, Mo?
Because I like it dark in here.
You have a candle on in there?
I'm probably going to fucking touch myself a little bit.
Light a candle?
No, I don't got a candle in here. I'm just going to,
touch yourself.
That's why I put... Yeah, that's what
I wonder what kind of noise you make when you touch yourself. You know what?
Got him.
You know what? Let's put the camera on. Put the camera on Dawn. Now that you said that, you made me think of something. Okay. Put the camera on Dawn, and we're gonna
our only camera. But there it is.
Right. Yeah.
Tony, I apologize in advance for the drag. Annie Oakley says nice hat, Mike.
Oh, thank you. Annie Oakley gave me this hat, but don't put the camera on me.
I'm not putting the camera on you.
Keep it on blue because we want to see reactions.
Yes, got it.
All right, now I'm gonna play.
Hold on, you got a call coming in, Mike.
I got a call.
Let's see what this is about here.
Oh, okay. I have a feeling whoever it is going to be very angry right out of the gate.
Let's see.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you think I'm fucking angry? I only gonna have one camera for my fucking show.
You see what I'm saying, bro?
Wow, he calls from the car. So yesterday, when we were trying to set up his guest on, right, with the email and all that stuff, all he kept saying was, "I'm driving, I'm driving, I'm driving."
Oh God,
right?
dude.
Now,
and guess what I'm doing right now? I'm driving.
Right, but so now
you can drive.
So now this is typical of people, right? You call somebody 15 times, they don't call you back. You call them and leave a message, say, "You know what? You're a fucking douchebag." Boom, they call you right back.
Right.
So they want to defend.
Right.
No, not true. Not true, Josh. Did I?
You see? Oh my God.
Take a drink
Did I call you yesterday?
No, you did. You did. No, you called me yesterday, and you called me to complain about everything.
Yep.
He's, like I said,
You're the producer, and that's your job, is to listen to the complaints of the talent.
It is. That is true.
No, he's not wrong.
True.
He's not wrong. He gets that. He gets that off.
Tommy, stay on the phone and play this game with us. It's called
Masturbate in Your Car.
It's called. It's very simple. Sometimes the simplest names are the easiest names. It's called tennis or sex. You have to guess if this sound effect is tennis or sex. And we're going to go Dawn, Mo, Tommy, the guess, okay? Here's the first one. Tennis or sex? Hold on.
Watching you work your phone is like watching a chimp, where they have it like trying to put the stick into the little fucking...
All right, tennis or sex? Ready?
Go. Up.
All right, Dawn, was that tennis or sex?
I'm gonna say sex.
Tom, what do you say, Mo? Tennis or sex?
If that was tennis, I am suddenly a tennis fan. I'm gonna go with sex.
Tommy?
It sounded like somebody was cutting their lawn. But I'm gonna go with sex.
All right,
Tommy, you don't know what sex sounds like. Stop it.
Correct. That one was sex. All right, I'll play another one now. Tennis or sex? Ready?
Well, I'm usually by myself.
Ready? Tennis or sex? Here we go. Number 2. Tennis or sex?
That one sounds like tennis. I'm gonna go with tennis.
Okay.
No, that sounds like some fucking high pitch Eric porno shit. Yeah. Like if I had to imagine what high pitch, and this is like the strangest statement that I'll probably say all day today. If I had to imagine what high pitch Eric sounds like when he's nutting, that's like play that sound again.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's high pitch Eric nutting. Yes.
Okay, so you're saying it's sex.
Yes. 100%.
All right. Tommy, was that tennis or sex?
The first thing is you should never mention high pitch Eric and any sort of sport in the same breath because it's like oil and water.
Well, I didn't.
Well,
I
didn't. He did get in the ring and fight the intern.
We'll get him next time.
I was there. I'm going to go with the Monica Seles.
We're here for your fucking empanadas.
So you're saying that's tennis?
That's tennis.
All right, that is correct. It is tennis. It was tennis.
Get the fuck out of here.
Right now, Dawn and Tommy are tied with 2. I mean, and Mo has 1, and this is the final one. This is the tiebreaker. This is called tennis or sex. This is a tough one now.
Would have been so much more.
I gave 2 obvious ones.
It would have been so much more professional had we had these sounds uploaded.
Right. Well,
Just saying.
but okay. So anyway, they are uploaded to my phone, and you can't see what I'm doing.
And I'm kind of disappointed that nobody's chimed in as to whether Dan should be paying for these cameras yet, which shows you everybody is scared of Dan.
I started with that, and then I was hijacked into a tennis or sex game.
All right,
I was going to be angry.
No, we'll get to that.
And now you've just curbed my anger.
No.
You just made me happy.
We'll circle back to that, like on some fucking Jen Psaki shit. Keep going.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
This is the last one, so I thought I gave 2 obvious ones. Now we'll do the last one.
And I'm sure we're getting dinged by somebody in fucking Russia for playing sex sounds. Like,
now,
wait a minute, that was my sex sound.
Now this one you have to figure out. This is gonna say.
Did you get the goat's approval?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, now here's the last one.
Allahu Akbar!
Tennis or sex? And here we go.
Wow.
Well, it's not playing.
Wow.
I don't know why. Wait, let me try again. Hold on.
Well, if that's Mo's sex, that's Mo, because he doesn't have sex. So there's no sound.
Yeah, no, I don't have sex. Are you kidding me?
I don't either,
my babies are alien babies.
Mm-hmm.
Legal.
Are they illegal?
Legal.
They have to go
Legal.
through a process to get here.
Tennis or sex? Dawn. I mean, Blue.
I feel like this is a trick, but I'm gonna go with sex.
Okay.
But I feel like this is a trick question.
Yeah, I feel like that's like one of those. What is that urban legend that Guns N' Roses, Axl Rose recorded the one he was banging the one guy's girl or something like that, and he recorded. That's in Rocket Queen, right?
Like the little midgets that were hung from the trees and
can't say midgets. You can't say midgets.
Why not?
With care.
They have a thing.
Were they hung with care?
They were hung with care.
They have a thing called 1-800-MIDGET where you can order midgets, and the guy told me.
Why do we not have one here then?
I kept saying to him, I feel really uncomfortable saying midget all these times in a row.
Well, Mike Freed's pretty close, right?
Dude, he actually, and you know what? Forget his height alone. He does have midget hands, like little circus carny hands. You know what I mean? Like the tiny little, like if you picture what's the one of the only funny SNL skits left, you know, with the girl that has like the little doll hands.
Oh, Christine Wee, with the little hands. Yeah.
What's her name? Yeah, and she's always rubbing the guys' faces and shit like that.
You're trying to delay.
That's sex. That's sex.
You're saying
that's
that one's sex?
Yes, 100%.
Tommy,
no, that's a curveball. He's trying to make you think it's sex. That, my friend, is tennis.
That was sex.
There you go.
Which puts us at Blue with 3.
Wow, Blue wins.
And Tommy and Mo with 2. And how could not Blue win? Put up that picture of Blue.
Blue not only knows. Oh, what am I? Oh, look at this fucking shit. Blue
there she is.
Not only knows her sexual position, she is a sexual sound expert. You are now the authority.
She's obviously had more sex than she's played tennis. So me, I'm an athlete.
Yeah, no,
I'm an athlete. So
yeah,
I naturally go towards the sports.
Hey, calm down, Tommy, about being an athlete. I was talking to my mother on the way, and she's like, "So is Tommy really sick?" Because she hears me make fun of you as having AIDS all the time. So at some point,
listen, your mom calls me Marathon Man. I'm not going to tell you why. She knows I'm an athlete.
Golly.
Oh, shots fired.
What about if
she knows I'm a runner? That's all.
So some point during the show, your show this afternoon, because she'll be watching, you're gonna have to explain your sickness to a non-HIPAA violation.
Mrs. Mo?
Just to Mrs. Well, it would be Mother Mo. No.
All right, so then I can't use
Mrs. Mo
words,
doesn't
right?
give a fuck whether you're sick or not. She doesn't even ask.
Official, like I was testifying in front of Congress.
Yeah, Mrs. Mo doesn't give a fuck, bro. Like I said, she.
Well, I'm sitting on the Staten Island Expressway. I was calling to give you a hard time about my camera that I'm not going to have. See, Mike's okay with one camera. All right, you can pan over left, right. I got lots of stuff going on.
No, I know.
I have lots of angles I want to show.
Well, and I got to be honest. I like sometimes you switch to the side view. You know, I like that. And even if it's just flipping between the different seats, I mean, we have to be able to do that. So in your opinion, who should be paying for that camera? And listen, Danny Wiseman, bro, you keep commenting on shit, but you're afraid to say Dan should be paying for that camera. So I see he
probably is.
He's
a fucking side, Windsor.
He's a little afraid.
All right. Because I have intimate knowledge, I will say that the responsibility to replace the camera is on the tenant in this specific situation.
So you're saying if the water damage originated from a tenant above me and they were the cause of the damage, that I should still be paying for the camera?
Again, this is
on Judge
very
Judy,
particular to this situation, to this one we're talking about right now, because I happen to be somewhat aware of the circumstances that were involved in precluding that, securing that space that you're in.
Right.
And I think, yes. Now, if it was any other, you had no relationship with the landlord, and you were just a plain old tenant, then I would say that's on the landlord to deal with. But in this case, I got to take Dan's side.
Then shut the fuck up and deal with your one camera angle.
Yeah, there you go. Fuck you then. That's right. That's it.
Hang up on it.
I mean, unless Tommy wants to buy another camera.
He's got his own show later on. Hang up on that dick.
Maybe he can buy us another camera.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
No, he's gone.
Oh, right.
Maybe Eddie Gray can buy us a camera. He loves cameras. Eddie Gray, if you're watching, I know you have a love of cameras, and I know that you're retired, and I know you got a nice discount on that ring. I don't know if he did get a discount on that beautiful ring that he got.
He got no discounts.
No? Okay. But maybe Eddie Gray, because of his love of photography and all things with lenses, would want to say, hey, you know what? I want to get them a camera. I would take it. I'm not opposed to a little charity.
I mean, he doesn't want to have his wedding here?
He didn't have his retirement party here?
I'm just saying.
We haven't sponsored his 9/11 photo shoots. I mean, I don't want to make a list, but if we're going to make a list, let's make a fucking list.
It goes on the list.
All right, Dawn, you're an expert on
oh wait, hold on, Dan. Danny Weismer says you submit to your insurance and they will recoup the payout on their end.
Insurance? We don't fucking operate in that world. We're fucking men. We do everything spit in our hands, handshake, old school style. We don't do that kind of.
We smell our own shit toilet paper. Come on, bro. You know what semen smells like.
I know Danny Windsor has smelled his toilet paper at least once. I know he has.
So wait, circling back, what does semen smell like, Mike?
That tree. You know the tree I'm talking about,
the semen
right?
tree.
That tree with the flowers. It smells
Dawn,
like...
do me a favor. Can you Google semen tree?
I guarantee you if she types in, I'll bet you $100 right now. If she types in tree that smells like semen, a fucking specific tree will come right up. And you owe me $100.
Dawn, if a specific tree does come up, send me, upload a picture to the media asset so I can put it up there.
Under semen tree.
No, don't write semen tree.
Yes.
Bradford pear tree.
That smells like semen?
It's also in quotes, the semen tree.
You owe me $100.
Take the fuck out. Don't upload
the internet doesn't fucking lie.
Don't upload the picture of the semen tree.
I bet it's like a whitish pinkish flower, right?
Flowers.
That's the one.
You're out of here.
That's the semen tree. That's the semen tree.
You're out of your fucking mind.
All right, Dawn. Yeah. Ready? I just made $100. You know what? Now we only need $1,300 more for the camera. Is the twisty tree legged down dog a yoga pose or a sex pose? The twisted tree legged down dog.
I know this.
You're never going to know.
The twisted tree?
Right. Twisted
I know
tree.
This.
I'm going to say maybe yoga.
No, there's no maybes here. You either say it's sex or yoga.
I'm going to say yoga.
And Mo?
It's yoga.
It's yoga. It is. That is correct.
Because downward dog is yoga, and then you can move your
legs. What the fuck's with the Trivial Pursuit today, bro? What are you doing?
Reverse.
We have a show. Reverse cowgirl.
Reverse
sex.
Wounded warrior. Is that?
Oh Jesus.
Yoga.
No. It's not. Reverse warrior is yoga.
Yeah.
Reverse wounded warrior is when you have sex with a amputee.
Oh, for the love of fuck, man. Come on.
I'm just reading the fucking thing. I didn't make this up.
Yeah, you're reading what? Your search history?
I'm just
reading the search history. You know the thing.
Bird of paradise. Sex or yoga? Bird of paradise.
It's got to be yoga because I don't even want to know what the bird.
You said sex and you said yoga?
Yeah.
It is in fact yoga.
There you go. You don't get your fucking mind out of. But pause. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
When you're single for
don't tell me Windsor is chiming in on what fucking yoga poses are because that guy hasn't fucking done yoga a day in his life.
Oh yeah, no, he is. He's chiming in. The Bradford pear tree. Dawn, just out of curiosity, though, what was the last one? Bird of paradise.
Yes.
You had said that was sex. In your mind,
good question.
What exactly is the bird of paradise? If it was a sexual,
like,
I'm not
what did
really
you picture
sure.
as the bird of paradise being sexually?
like,
Here was the thing: is I remember hearing bird of paradise, but I didn't remember it being a yoga pose. So then,
Right.
process of elimination, I was like, well, it must be a sex pose.
What did you process it, eliminate it from, and what?
That I didn't think it was a yoga pose.
Jimmy McDonald Senior's watching. Senior, no one can overrule Senior.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Explain the Senior if you had missed it.
No, because we all know that he gave the crew. All right.
Oh shit, that's right.
He gave
That's
the crew a plaque.
That's right.
That hangs down by the bar.
That's
and
right.
Mysteriously missing from the crew plaque is
Yep.
Mo, Burke, and
Yep.
Solano. The
Yep.
South Side. What were we? South Side or North Side? What were we? Well, West Side and East Side. What were we?
South Side.
We were South Side. We're not even involved.
No.
It's like we don't even exist.
No.
It's like we were.
Boom. You
it's
were there.
like-
You were there. Now he's gone,
It's
and
like
nothing you
the
can do about it.
sheriff is Thanos from the fucking Avengers Endgame, and he went like this, and he snapped, and we
Yep.
were just gone.
Yep. He put
So-
he put it up there, and then you were in the phone booth, and he called and said, "Yeah, they're
Right.
not there.
He's
They're
gone,
gone.
and there's
They're
nothing
gone.
we
And there's
can
nothing.
do, and
There's
that's
nothing. What do you
that.
mean he's gone? He's gone. There's nothing we can do about it.
I'd rather ask McDonald this, Senior, this hand to foot pose, hand to foot pose, sexual position or yoga, hand to foot pose. Now that could be sex because it could be somebody has a foot fetish, hand to foot pose, or it could be yoga.
I'm gonna say yoga.
You say yoga? What do you say, Mo?
I mean, I'm looking at this. I think it's got to be a sex pose. It's got to be a sex
Is the
pose.
sheriff brave enough to pick?
The
This
sheriff-
is like his boxers or briefs position. Listen, he's already elected. No one's running against him. He can answer the question.
He hasn't selected.
Yeah, did he sign off?
No.
He signed off. He
As soon-
signed off as through his computer in the
Dude,
bathtub.
it really, you know what, Mike? I gotta be honest here, Mike.
Okay, I like when you're honest.
I'm a little bit disappointed in your scare factor. Like,
What do you mean?
over the years that I've known you, people have been they tend to be intimidated about bringing
I've
things to
changed.
you,
I've
or
changed. My persona has changed. I'm
or
much more.
there's a
relaxed
semen
now.
trait for anybody interested.
That's it. You owe me $100.
If anybody would like to smell semen,
come on. Everybody knows that that's the cum tree. Everybody,
bro. Who the fuck is everybody? I've gone
Me,
50 years of my life. No, Blue did not know there was a cum tree.
She knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, she
didn't
might have
even-
known there was a cum tree, but it ain't what you're thinking, bro. That's nah, man.
Cum
She-
tree is a yoga pose.
tree.
Or
I mean, there's
a
kumquats.
sex.
Cum-
Yeah, kumquat. Who doesn't like saying that? I'm
cum
gonna get a
tree.
shirt that just says kumquat on it.
Oh,
There
look
you
at
go.
look at Senior said sex pose on the
Wrong. It's
Hey,
yoga.
Get the fuck out of here.
Right. So
Yeah.
if he picks
Wrong.
Dan, he's wrong about that too.
Wrong. Well, this is where I was going with this, and you know, again, also interested in Senior's opinion on this. Over the years, I mean, I've fielded a lot of incoming questions, inquiries, things that should have gone directly to you, but people just didn't want to go to you. Like
Wow.
you were an intimidating person. You besides
I'm
the
not
fact.
fucking Dale Earnhardt, fucking the Intimidator. I'm
Be-
just
be-
a fucking cool dude in a loose mood.
Yeah, okay. Besides the fact that you never answer your phone anyway, it's ironic that when
I
somebody
do.
needs to get a hold of you,
I answer.
stop it.
I answer when it's important.
stop. Oh, now Wiseman's proud of himself that he guessed that's a yoga pose.
Clearly, it was a guess.
I know, right? Here we go. So
Guy's never seen a fucking yoga mat in his day of his life.
so yeah, so people were they were a little scared of you, bro. I got to be honest. Like that's just what it is.
I am a
and now I'm
kinder,
noticing
gentler
I'm
Burke.
noticing here that
Thanks to Lexapro, I have really been I'm a kinder, gentler Burke
I-
now.
He's like a big teddy bear now.
Yeah, I am.
I wouldn't say
Hungry.
that. He's still a fucking dick. But so I would. But in this case,
But I'm a
though,
lot calmer of a dick.
you are a lot calmer of a dick. But
Yeah, I'm relaxed.
in this case, though,
Everything just goes off
it's
the back
it's
of my ass
interesting.
like a duck
It's
with
interesting
water
for
with a duck.
me to see that in a situation where I think clearly Dan should be paying for that camera. No one's saying it. They are actually in this case more afraid of Dan than they are you in this case.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. I'm
Well,
listen.
listen.
the
he is
proof- the
angry-
proof
he is
doesn't
angry
lie.
It's
Dan.
called Angry Dan.
He is angry Dan.
The proof doesn't lie, bro.
Right.
Nobody's saying. I mean, I mean,
who
Weismer
knew-
wants
who
you to
knew?
Weismer wants you to fill out a fucking insurance claim.
Insurance
Like,
claim.
the fuck out insurance.
Right,
What the
okay.
fuck? Yeah, we're gonna have an adjuster come out and look at our fucking camera. Like, what the hell? Yeah,
Maybe
man.
we split it. Maybe. All right. How about this? You ready for this? In the interest of compromise, and because that's what I feel like is very important and lacking in this world today, what if we went 50-50 on the camera, me and Dan?
I don't know.
And it's not even really Dan, because he can go to his partners and say, hey, we had some damage and it really wasn't their fault, and blah, blah, blah. And
Dan, if you're listening, call in. Let's do this negotiation on the air.
He's listening.
Let's.
He's
I know
fucking
he is.
listening. He's fucking ducking this, and I don't like that.
Let's do the negotiation live on the air. I think that's fair. I think everybody
coming up here and crashing the fucking place and sitting down and bringing up plumbers and all sorts of craziness. But now when the shit gets real, he's fucking ducking me.
Right. Yeah. And he's probably sitting upstairs with his ear to the floor, listening.
He's not here today because he left me a lot of instructions yesterday. Make sure you do this tomorrow. Make sure you do that tomorrow.
Oh,
Make sure
wow.
you do this tomorrow.
Make sure you plug in your camera. That's not working tomorrow.
Right.
That fucking
it is
guy,
what it is.
bro.
All right, let's do this. Right, let's do this. Let's take our break.
Well, I thought we weren't taking breaks.
Well, no, we don't have
Limited commercial
right.
breaks.
No more. No commercial.
Oh,
you're gonna run your Mo's moment. Right.
Limited commercial breaks
Right,
brought to you by
I already said it
Gleason's Woodworking and
I already said it
Contracting.
6
If
times.
you're not patrolling with
Listen,
the woodworking
I
and
already said
contracting,
it 6 times.
you're doing it wrong.
I'm not saying it a 7th time unless he ups his fucking sponsorship monies. That's the way it goes.
That's fair.
Right?
That's a fair point.
For what he's paying, he gets 6 fucking messages, and that's it. And that's that. But look at this beautiful table that he made.
I know, dude. This is how do you?
I can't even describe to you the beautiful.
If we had another camera, I could probably get a better angle.
Yes.
Hold on, let me see. There's the other camera angle.
Okay, yeah, there
As you can see from our other camera angle,
Right, there it is.
you see the beautiful table that Gleason has made. Yeah, there you go. See, I mean, and we're back. That's
Mo. Let me ask you this question before we go to Mo's moment. We go to break.
Yes.
I just took a video. Why is this guy always outside? Whenever we're doing a show, this guy is outside. He's on his route. Like, so the way our
Like just to listen to it, the down.
yeah.
Like I did just the audio. I don't know what. I mean, it's acknowledging that it's an audio, but it's not playing.
Oh, I got time. What are we recording?
We never know what he's doing
he's
up
always
there.
up there. He's doing weird things. I don't even know who the guy is, but he's always up there, and I feel like he's our peeping Tom.
I know. Honestly, if we ever do
He has
get,
sunglasses
Maybe you should
on.
moon him.
He has sunglasses on. He does these little quick side eye and like looks like that.
yeah,
Really
I
once in a
think if
while.
we ever do get Fox News cameras, I think we dedicate one to Weird Guy, and maybe we open the window one day and just ask him a stupid question like, Weird Guy, what the fuck is it that you're doing? Heroin or crack?
I mean, if people
I'm
are
gonna-
satisfied
this
with
is
the one
Bieber, probably
camera,
correct.
fine. But maybe if we do a GoFundMe for a camera, I don't know. Like, how are we going to get? I feel very, very.
Well, Fox News thinks
like
we
a
need more
rudderless, like a
cameras, so,
rudderless
you know.
ship. You're a
Yes,
rudderless ship right now,
yeah, I
adrift
feel
at
like-
sea.
I feel like I'm swimming with one arm, like only like this. And
Yeah.
but I
You
have
feel
my
like you're
other
doing
arm.
wounded warrior sex.
But
What's
I
it
have
called?
my other arm, and I could see my other arm. I
Right.
just can't get it to work.
Right. Yeah, like that. Like it's just
Yes.
it's a dead appendage. Yeah.
I feel like I'm almost swimming into an abyss with only one camera.
Yes. Listen, I feel like I'm operating in abyss.
And it's throwing off my game a little bit, if I'm being honest.
I would agree 100%.
It's like, when something like this is adequate, this is fine, but when something just doesn't feel right.
Well, because you had something taken from you.
I
You had
did.
something ripped from you, and
I
now
did.
somebody needs to make it right. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, something you were planning on
Like,
using during
when
the
Law and
show.
Order says, ripped from the headlines.
Yes.
Like, this is ripped right from my heart.
Yes.
This is part of me.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have so much time and
Yeah.
energy.
This is
and
almost getting into
passion.
like a fucking, pain and suffering area. I agree.
Right. I mean, we should give him 24 hours to come up with some sort of solution.
Yeah. An amicable solution.
Right.
I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I agree.
I'm nothing if I'm not being able to compromise.
I agree.
Certainly will compromise.
I'm really disappointed that Dan hasn't called in to do these negotiations on the air. I feel like we could work this out in real time.
Yeah,
And
because
let's-
if it's live, there's no he said, she said. It's just right out there for everybody. It's
documented.
Clear.
Everybody
Yeah.
hears it.
It's
Yeah.
documented. Yeah, I mean,
All right, let's do this. Let's play Mo's moment, and we'll go into our little break. And Mo's moment will set up probably the second half of the show. A few things I want to talk about. that?
we're gonna get into it.
Yes, we will.
I'm in for it. We
All
will.
right.
We'll be back. Can we just take a moment here Years ago, long before his well-documented fights in Washington, D.C. on behalf of the 9/11 first responders, when most of law enforcement knew him only as the host of The Daily Show that would routinely take passive-aggressive jabs at law enforcement, I had the opportunity to get to know Jon Stewart on a personal level. I can tell you firsthand that even then, he is humble, soft-spoken, and genuinely grateful. When being passive-aggressively challenged on some of his seemingly anti-law enforcement rhetoric, Jon said something that has stuck with me every day since that day and has been woven into who I am. It is possible to be critical and supportive at the same time. When he said it, it was profound in both its simplicity and its logic. Years later, he would prove that through his own sweat and tears, fighting DC elites to simply do the right thing for the first responders who ran towards danger on 9/11 and then worked on the pile for the months that followed. I bring this up because as a 3-time Donald Trump voter, things got a little awkward over the past few weeks. For the first time, I found myself genuinely pissed off at the man. In fact, a lot of us did. For those like me that did voice their displeasure, we were mocked and even gaslit by the man himself, referred to as former supporters and weaklings. Now, if you had told me as I sat at the Madison Square Garden election rally that Donald Trump would throw a Hillary Benghazi investigation-style temper tantrum over being questioned about Jeffrey Epstein, not once, but twice if you count his Double Down Truth Social post, I would have had to totally rework my bingo card. Yet there I was, staring at the TV in disbelief at the man who said himself he would declassify all of the Epstein-related material, whose VP had dragged Joe Biden for not releasing all of the Epstein-related material, whose cabinet members had promised to declassify the Epstein files. That man was now calling me weak for simply asking for what he had promised. What's worse, he referred to it as a hoax. I famously scored 8.90 on my SATs, but even my retarded ass can smell that bullshit. You have a man dead, a woman in prison, and documented victims. Pretty sure the crimes and the subsequent blackmail material that came from that rape island weren't a hoax. Now, I knew what he meant, or at least I think I do. His narcissism heard his base's demands for the names of the pedos, and because everything's about him, he took that as an accusation from his own base, an alignment with the left, if you will, that he is a pedophile. So we got told the files that he and his staffers have been referencing for years and that were actually on Pam Bondi's desk, according to her, never existed. Until they did again. When someone lies to your face, it's never really the lie that hurts. It's the fact that someone thought that little of you and that you were that stupid enough to believe it. So now I, like many others in Trump's base, are now waiting to see what comes from the latest promise in the alleged court filing from Pam Bondi yesterday. Protecting children should never be partisan. A society that can't drop its swords and rally around that common goal should be burned to the fucking ground. For me, my credibility in regard to whether I praise or shit on someone is grounded in the fact that I'm able to do both, regardless of whether I like or hate someone. It's a trait that I will forever attribute to Jon Stewart, and one that I'm eternally grateful for. I don't regret my votes for Donald Trump, not any of the three. The 2024 election was held today. I would choose him over Kamala Harris, even knowing what I know now. But I'd be choosing him as the lesser of two evils. That warm, fuzzy family feeling is gone. One lie can undo 1,000 truths, especially when it comes to throwing shade for pedophiles. But what do I know?
Bitch. Bitch. Police. Bitch.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
Are we back?
Unfortunately.
Sort of.
Sort of, kind
Sort of, kind of.
Trivia question.
Back with
I,
one
dude,
camera.
it's all it's been all morning for you, dude. You were definitely on your.
First person that types in what?
You did this already, and nobody typed in.
Not for this one. Not for this.
I think it was.
No, I never did for that. I never did it for that. You think I did?
I don't
I
remember
think,
that
I think
one,
you
but-
did.
I
Didn't
don't
you
think
have
I ever
that
did.
hanging up one time?
No.
Mm.
First person that writes in where this is from, this mask, gets a free Mike the Cop coin and Mike the Cop shirt.
Who the fuck wants that?
I don't know. Somebody, maybe
No, they're
nobody.
pretty nice shirts.
Yeah,
Nobody-
they're
they're
not
All
pretty
right, stop
I wouldn't
sucking
mind.
up now. Stop it.
Oh no, I do.
You just
like
want.
the
You're
shirt.
just
I wear
trying to find out what the hand to foot pose is. I'm sorry. The Patriot bird. What did you call it?
The bird of paradise.
the
Patriot bird.
The Patriot bird.
That's that bird I sent you the video of the other day.
Yeah,
That mimics the alarm. The lady's alarm goes off and she shuts it off because she's pissed. She doesn't want to wake up. And the guy lets the bird fly into the room and it goes right by her head. And it does the alarm sound, whatever it was, like do 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 do. He repeats it right by her ear until she
Oh
wakes up.
man,
There's one that has a parent that does the same thing to their kid, but it's a rooster, and the rooster goes in and it like fucking dances around and it jumps up on the kid laying in bed and it just starts screaming.
What about this? Chicken banana. Chicken banana. You know about that?
I do not know.
You don't know about chicken banana?
No.
Oh my god, I
I
love
don't know
chicken
about
banana.
I don't know about chicken banana either.
Ooh,
Really?
We're about to hear a story.
No, it's not a story.
Dawn, look it up and put it.
No, he's on it.
Yeah, but no. Have you seen him?
Dawn, talk to the home audience about something while I look up chicken. I'm doing your job now. You talk.
Well, no, yeah,
Oh,
she's
I
she's
thought you
not.
had it on your phone. I can look it up. I thought you had something on your phone.
You're a little behind. And
I mean, as
chicken
a matter of-
banana is not a sex pose, and it's not.
Well,
yoga.
I mean, I would think not. Well, I mean, there's a
We're gonna
banana
get dinged
involved,
for
so
this.
maybe. But
in
We're gonna get
oh
dinged
my
for this.
god.
Wait, I'm not playing that commercial. I'm not giving some fucking yahoos a free commercial.
In fairness, Mike, you never asked her to look up chicken banana, so
no,
she's
I
not
thought it was
really
something on
behind.
your phone. I like
Dude,
personal.
I'm,
something.
I'm gonna laugh when he hits the wrong fucking thing on his phone. We're definitely getting dinged today.
Chicken banana, banana,
Uh,
banana. I want to plant that earworm into everybody. Chicken. This is the whole song, by the way. Chicken.
Oh, there's no other lyrics?
Banana.
Yeah, we're definitely getting dinged today, bro. Fuck it, we might as well go all the
That's
way
the
in.
chicken banana song. Oh yeah, there you go.
And now we're sharing 0.5 cents.
No, I'm pretty sure we're in the negatives now.
I have to say that
We're in arrears
so
to Mother Russia.
aggravated
We owe Facebook.
That no, play the Russian thing.
Yeah, we're in
I like that
we're
one.
in arrears. Hold on.
Let's get. Rumor has it, if things keep going the way that they are, this is going to be the Ukrainian national anthem.
Frederick says quite the hockey mask. So it sounds like Fredericks might know what that is.
Wow, it's a hockey mask. He's figured that part
Yeah, I
out.
know.
That's
Well,
not
he's-
what you get the shirt and the fucking coin for. Without doing a fucking photo grab, where is this from? What
He's
is
quick on the
why is this
uptake.
prominent? What is prominent about this mask?
Again, like I said, bro, I swear you did this before.
No, I never did it with that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It wouldn't have
Before-
been recently because I don't remember
yeah,
it.
before we go into
Dude,
like
you really are sucking up, Dawn.
Your-
It's enough. Yeah, you
your-
know what?
No.
You can't sit out there anymore.
No, I'm just being
If
honest.
I had another camera, I'd put the camera on you while I shamed you, but I'm not going to make everybody feel like they're
Clearly-
watching the Blair Witch Project while I just spin around here. Everybody's going to get fucking
Heads will be-
seasick.
Heads will be spinning.
Thanks, Dan, for our one fucking... Dude, everybody's trying to destroy the studio. You had,
clearly, Dear John does not agree with you. He's got an attitude all about it. Look at him now. He's
yeah,
just
dude,
like,
he's side eyes.
he's
The
throwing his
fuck,
nose up at you.
he
That's what
fucking,
he's doing.
he really is. I mean, dude, why is everybody trying
No
to
deer
destroy?
sounds. No deer sound on that.
Dude,
thing.
I have no.
I'll give
fucking,
you time to search for it. I'll fucking think of something. What?
Got him.
Got
Got him.
So
What kind of fucking deer is that?
I don't fucking know.
Before we get into the Trump stuff, because I got an opinion on that, and I
Good.
don't want to talk about that. Mamandi, the fucking dude.
Oh,
running for-
Zoolander?
Yeah, Zoolander. We'll call him. I don't want it to be disrespectful. What's his first name?
Momdi, Zoran,
Mamdani.
Zoltan. What was the guy from Dude, Where's My Car? Zoltan. With the guys. Dawn, do me a favor. Can you upload a picture of Zoltan? Just type in Zoltan, Dude, Where's My Car? And you're going to find with the guys. Hey, what's
Dude.
yours say? You're going to find the guys
Sweet.
in the bubble wrap. I want the picture of the
Dude.
guys in the bubble wrap, please.
All right, so let's do this.
Oh, Dan said, I called you and texted you, so I'll go fuck myself, Josh. I mean, Mo. That's what he said. Yeah, no, he did actually call me. He called me when the show was starting. Like, now I'm going to pick up the phone and talk to him. Dan, I don't know if we've ever met. I'm retarded. So if you thought that I was going to be able to actually answer the phone, have a conversation while operating in this booth, you clearly overestimate.
Oh, I have a text
of course.
message. I have a text message, Mo. Here it is. You ready? He's deflecting. I think it's an internet issue. The TVs in the bar didn't work. We had to set them to Wi-Fi. That black thing on top of the camera box in the office. Let me X out chicken banana. You know that black thing on top of the camera
banana.
box in the office closet. Dan, there's no power going to the camera.
Right.
It has nothing.
Camera
to do
one
with-
is working.
right.
Camera two is not.
We didn't have to
Hold on,
connect
Dan. Let me.
camera two.
You know what? Maybe. You know what, Mike? Maybe it's working now. Hold on. Let me. No. There. No.
No,
Yeah,
it's
nothing.
not. No.
Which does actually highlight. It says, see now, Tony Cack. Of course, Tony can chime in. You know, he can't get cameras or mic to work remotely, but when it's time to shit
Or
talk
guests to appear.
or guests to appear, but when
Right.
it's time to shit talk,
Right.
he's all over it. He said
Right.
his cousin was
Right.
right.
We truly eat our own here.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
We don't have
I
to worry
mean,
about outside forces. We'll just fucking. The enemy is within. The caller is in the house.
oh, see now Dan's got jokes too.
Oh, he has a joke.
Oh, he's got jokes.
What's his joke?
At least you have one camera. Feel lucky.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Wow.
Mm.
Mm.
I'm not gonna.
No, he really said, did you switch cameras? Try that.
Oh, okay. Let's switch cameras.
Yeah,
Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
yeah, Dan, we switched. There
we
you
have
go.
a camera up right now, and this is inside of Dan's brain.
Yes, right
We're
there.
looking right
Right,
now.
Wait,
right
you're-
there. Hold on.
You're looking pretty good on that camera. Check me. Me too, man. Check me out.
Mm.
Yep.
That's an amazing picture.
All
There we
right.
are. Look
Listen, let's do
Read
this. Before we
Lean
get-
lean into your mic, the one that Fredericks threw on the fucking
Oh, yeah.
floor.
Fredericks threw a mic on the floor.
Dan's flooding the cameras
Dan's
out.
flooding cameras.
Our pets' heads are falling off.
Pets' heads are falling off. We have fucking crop circles on the fucking table. We got
Dawn's doing the fucking dirty patriot sex act. What is it? No, the
Bird
dirty
Paradise.
The bird in paradise.
Our weirdo friend. This guy out here is the equivalent of that fucking dude in Home Improvement. That's face.
Like just to listen to it down.
Yeah.
Like I did just the audio. I don't know what. I mean, it's acknowledging that it's an audio, but it's not playing.
Oh, I got time. We're recording.
Out there like
It can't be worse
today.
than a guy who used to live there who was complaining to the town about rats. And then one day, because, we don't have them here, but why does he have them? And then
we got rats here. We got rats here.
Well,
you mean like the animals?
Yeah.
Never mind.
And
You see what I did there,
I went
Mike?
up on the second floor of the roof, and I looked down, and lo and behold, he had a toilet in his fucking backyard with a grill grate over it, and he was grilling chicken on the fucking toilet bowl outside in his yard. I have a photo of it somewhere.
Okay.
That has nothing to do with Gleason's Woodworking Contracting, 610-487-4913. Nothing to do with that.
Remote,
at all.
Look in the media assets. I uploaded it.
Oh, shit.
Watch
Okay,
your
here we go.
mouth.
There it is.
What?
Sultan. There he is.
Yeah.
That's the guy
So that
running
guy.
for that guy.
So we're going to talk about him, and we're going to talk about Trump in a minute. But first, before we do that, let's just get this out of the way. It's very controversial. We're going to do Bang, Marry, Kill, Pardon
Again,
edition.
we're doing this?
The Pardon edition one more time. I had to fill content. I totally forgot I had a show today. I got a party I have to go to right after this. I got a million things going on. But
Stop it, dude. You're not Mike. You're not that popular.
I was able to produce a segment on Bang, Marry, Kill, Pardon. I had the sex or tennis. I'm all over the place.
All over the place today.
Blue. All right, you ready? Uncensored, Bang, Marry, Kill, Pardon edition. Let's bring up the 4 that you could bang. This is going to be a tough one.
Oh, this is a tough one.
You didn't know, Mo, before I put these up. We got Pam Bondi, Tulsi Gabbard, Tommy Lauren, and Caroline Levitt. Levitt, whatever you want to call it. Now,
I'm sexy and I know it.
for the case of this, again, Blue, you're going to have to be lesbian or bisexual at a minimum to participate in this.
I mean, fuck you for assuming her what a preference. You don't know. Maybe she is.
Maybe I'm both. Who knows?
Maybe she's both.
Well,
Maybe she's straight and bisexual. You don't know.
You can't be straight and bisexual.
You can't?
You could be
Well,
either.
no, bisexual
Why not?
is both.
Bisexual is both.
Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
I mean, Jesus, let's not get into
No.
that conversation right now.
I gotta say though, with these women, I don't know who these women are. So
Do you know what?
Okay,
I mean,
that's-
I know-
okay, so then just
No,
go by
her
looks.
mic's muted. She's no.
Wait, why don't we just let her go? Just go strictly by
By
looks then.
looks.
Guy,
Oh
just, if
my
you don't
God,
know.
Bang, Marry, Kill.
All right, so I am going to
Oh my goodness.
kill, in a hypothetical sense for this game, Bondi. And it's going to relate to the Trump.
Well, let's pause again with this now, because this is the thing, Mike, and I really take issue.
I'm going to bang,
no,
marry,
you gotta you stop.
pardon, dispose of.
No,
dispose of.
no, we got to. You listen to me, all right? I'm not the smartest man alive. We've established this, but can you do us all a favor and stop using the K word
I
with
can't.
people
It's
that
in the-
have
it's
Secret
in the
Service
body of the-
fucking you can't do that, bro. You can't say that.
But bang, marry, dispose of, pardon doesn't have the same ring to it as bang, marry, kill. Dawn is doing research right now. She's looking up these.
I know
people's
she's
names
100% looking up if
to
we're
try
about to
see
get
who she
raided.
wants to bang.
No, she's looking up to see if we're about to get raided by
All right.
Secret Service. You fucking
Bondi,
moron.
I'm taking Bondi
Fuck.
off the board. How's
Okay,
that
there
sound?
you
All
go.
right.
Yes.
Bondi
better.
is off the board.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Now I have left is pardon,
God.
marry,
And bang.
and bang.
Whew.
Right.
Right.
All
Yeah.
right. I'm gonna pardon Tommy
For
not-
what?
Well, because we tried to get her to come out to our.
No,
yes,
that was
we-
Candace Owens.
No, we tried to get Tommy too. I was involved in that, and I had someone who knew her, and then we just kind of.
In fairness, though, Candace Owens was the one that actually fucking stood us up, and that was before she went straight off the deep end. She never came back from that Blair Witch style
right.
recording that she
In the
had in her
basement,
basement with
yeah.
the baseball hat on.
Yeah.
If I die, it was the Jews.
Yeah, she
Everything's the
totally-
fucking
yeah, I
Jews.
don't
Like
even-
she's never
yeah.
come back
Right.
from that. Listen, dude,
Well, that's why she's not even up there.
investigative journalism is a curse. Like it,
Right.
it fucks with your brain. Like you go down these rabbit holes, and
I just wanted to do this lighthearted.
sometimes you don't recover. No, I know, but I'm just trying
I
to
just
correct
wanted to do
you.
This lighthearted.
I'm trying to
segment.
correct you. Candace Owens was the one that stood us up, like literally said no, and then her
Told me
PR
to.
firm called back and said, "Oh no, well, she'll come for $15,000 or whatever the fuck it was." It's suck a dick.
Fuck you.
We
don't pay
dick.
for news
Yeah,
stories.
I'm
and we
gonna
don't
pay you
for guests.
$15,000 for
Right.
you to come out and fucking be honored.
Right.
Fuck
Exactly.
off.
So anyway,
See, I must have been Jewish at that time.
I'm gonna pardon Tommy. I'm gonna take Bondi off the board. I'm gonna
Careful now.
I'm gonna bang Levitt, and I'm gonna marry Tulsi.
Whew.
This is all, of course, if my Julie
Hypothetical.
wasn't my Julie didn't exist.
Of course.
Because there's something about that little white streak in her hair, and when she does all
My
her,
Stacy could probably answer
let me keep
this.
my hands above the table when I'm talking about Tulsi. Like that.
Why do you think I turn? Hold on, let me close the window here now.
Right,
Now I gotta
yeah.
close the window.
So that's what I'm
and
doing.
that's why the lights off.
That's what I'm doing.
My Stacy could probably answer this for me. Dawn,
I know what you're doing.
lesbian Dawn, are you going before me?
Or bisexual.
I
See,
get
you
Or
assume now.
lesbian? Can the straight bisexual Dawn go next?
I can go next. But again, this is clearly by looks because I don't know anything
All right,
about
so we're
these
going to
women.
learn a little. But we
And
still will learn.
Please
still-
don't use the K word.
We
Please.
still will learn a little bit about her.
That's
so
fair. Yeah,
we're gonna
that's
say
reasonable.
take her. We're gonna say take her off the board is the K word. I can't believe I have to say K word for the word kill, but okay.
Well, bro, again, dude, you can't have some respect. First of all, for the office, and second of all, for the fact that they have their government officials. You can't, unless you're Tim Walz trying to put a hit out on Amy Klobuchar, which just amazingly went away. That just went. You notice how nobody's, everyone's like, "Oh, Tim, are you running for president?" He's like, "Oh, absolutely not. Of course not." Because then the fucking hit he put on Amy Klobuchar is going to come out.
Right.
That's Eddie's girl, Amy Klobuchar.
I just wanted to have a lighthearted.
Eddie loves Amy Klobuchar. Oh,
little
Klobuchar.
sex thing, and now we're gonna have politics injected into that too. All right, go ahead.
All right, so the top left,
Tommy,
I guess I would maybe pardon her.
you're gonna pardon.
I don't
her.
know
What are you
she did. I don't know-
pardoning her
I
for,
don't know
though?
because I don't know any of these women. and
She's
look at
okay.
their
So
looks.
in her case, she's excusing her from this. She doesn't want to involve her in the rest of the game.
Yeah,
she's
she
letting
looks-
her out of. She's putting her out of the
Okay.
game.
All right.
she
Fair.
looks
Fair.
kinda,
Right.
like
All right.
a little clueless.
Now,
or
who are you
whatever.
disposing of?
Disposing of the bottom left. She looks kind of bitchy.
All right, that's the
Oh,
press.
yeah.
that's-
Well, she's an attorney, so she.
that's,
I mean, there you
that's
go,
Trump's
fair enough.
press secretary, Levitt.
No, it's not. Bottom left
Oh, no,
is by
bottom
Pam
left, no,
Bondi.
it's Bondi,
And
yeah,
I like how
yeah.
you went with the redhead Bondi. So you tipped your hand a little bit, bro. Hold on a second. Don't move. Don't move. I gotta take the overlay over. Do that creepy fucking thing you did again. When I said, I noticed how you went with the redhead. Yeah. Wait.
But I pardoned her. I mean, I took her off the board. What does it matter if she was redhead or not?
Hold on one second. Let me just hold on. As you can see, everybody hold on to your seats. Take your Dramamine or whatever the fuck you need to take so you don't get fucking motion sickness. I'm sorry, Mike. What were you saying about the redhead?
What about it? I just put a photo up there. I didn't have no
Mhm.
conscious choice. Maybe it was an unconscious,
Mm.
subconscious.
Seems like it was an unconscious choice. Wish I had a fucking unconscious choice. I wish I was unconscious right now. All right,
All
go
right.
ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dawn.
All right. And
So
then,
all you have left is marry and bang.
bang the top right
Okay.
Had a girl.
All
Look
right.
at you dirty girl.
and marry.
Now, let me ask you this question. When you're banging the top right, is Happy Baby involved at all?
Yeah, she looks like she like.
What about
Maybe outside or
the
something?
Patriot Bird? Reverse Patriot Bird. Is that
No,
involved?
that's Bird of Paradise or Reverse Wounded Warrior, which you oofed on when I said Reverse.
Are
Wounded
you
Warrior.
banging her under the cum tree? Yes or
I
no?
mean, yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
Had a girl. Yeah.
And so you're going to marry Tulsi?
Yeah.
Just
Marry
like
the
me?
bottom right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she looks like she'd be on pretty chill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She surfs. She's in the military.
Is it my turn?
She's from
It's your
Hawaii.
turn.
She's from Hawaii.
Lucky.
Mama laka keika. Laka laka
Like
mina.
a lot of pussy. I'm sorry, dude. How do you?
right.
That was from fuck. Was that the grumpy old men or whatever?
50
the,
First Dates?
no,
Oh,
it
no.
was the grumpy old men,
right.
and it was the guy that played Mickey
Mo, do me a
from
favor.
Rocky.
Just
to
pick
lick a lot
your-
of pussy.
Just
That's
pick
what
your,
that was.
just play the fucking game. We got a half hour left. We got to get the
I'm
Trump
trying-
and the fucking
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying to
socialist
play the
fucking
game.
guy.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, Zoltan.
Yeah.
All right.
Sultan.
So I'm.
Who are you taking off the board? Let me ask
Pam
you the
Bondi.
questions. All right,
She's
so
off the
Bondi's
board.
off the board.
Bondi's
Okay,
off the
so we all
board.
agreed on that. We all
Yeah.
took her off the board. We
Yeah,
don't like
she's
her.
off the board.
Right.
Um,
Even if someone's pulling the strings from behind, You come out like you're this tough person. You're gonna
She
do
probably
this, that,
likes
and the other.
somebody pulling the strings from behind. Yeah, but anyway, I'm pardoning. She's a dirty girl.
Puppet master. Is that a sex pose
Dirty girl.
or a yoga pose? Puppet master.
Puppet master.
Sex pose or yoga pose? Because you said pulling the strings. Now I'm going to throw that out.
I'm
Well,
gonna
that's
go.
definitely got to be sex pose.
It's a yoga pose. I just invented it.
Stop it. You can't do that.
Why not?
One, I don't know. All right, so
I can't invent things.
Pam Bondi's off the board.
I invented the Blue Podcast Network. I invented Uncensored with Mike the Cop. I invented a lot of things.
Okay,
Pam
Pam Bondi's off the board.
Who you banging?
I'm banging Tulsi Gabbard.
Okay.
I'm banging for a bunch of reasons. I mean, obviously, yeah, she's badass. She was in, like you said, she's military. She's an athletic girl. Like she's into that, shoots guns, does
You're
crazy
marrying
fucking.
You're marrying.
Hold on a
aren't
second.
you?
Don't fucking rush me through my choices. If I'm getting divorced over this shit, I'm gonna get my money's worth, bro. Because now it's gonna get creepy. And like just saying I was gonna bang her.
Does our throuple agreement work for divorce too?
Oh, that's a good question.
Or only your death? I didn't read the fine print.
Stacey,
on that.
comment in on that if you're listening. It
yeah,
does.
we have a throuple agreement. If Josh croaks or I croak, we get each other's wives.
Yeah, Stacey, comment in on that if you're listening. Does the throuple agreement does that take effect with divorce? Yes or no? I need a ruling on that because I cannot make that ruling for you. In the interim, let me help your decision, Stacey. So
Bro.
yeah, no, dude, she's fucking. Yeah, and on top of that, like I'm surprised you never thought of this. I mean, you think back to the Jack Nicholson Few Good Men, where who wouldn't want to bang the future president of the United States? She's going to be the first female president of the United States. Tulsi.
Oh yeah, Tulsi will be.
She's absolutely. So who the fuck would not? I mean,
we don't know that for sure.
I mean, it's like at least I'd have a female president to masturbate to. Well, I don't masturbate to Trump anymore since he hurt my feelings.
Right.
I haven't gotten. I'm not going to get over it.
Right.
I'm marrying Carolyn Levitt because anybody anybody that's in, she's only 27 years old, bro, and here's my fucking Boston. She's wicked smart.
Well, no,
like she's a fucking.
You ain't ringing no bell in your fucking house to get a fucking cheese.
I don't know, bro. I don't know,
you.
dude. I don't know because she married her husband's like 59 years old. She's only 27. And she brings her baby to fucking work. So I think you could still ring a bell and get service. I mean, we could try. Hold on.
Nope, I don't see
nope,
her
I don't see her either.
Nope,
all right.
she's not coming.
And then, yeah. And then I guess
she's
that,
with you. She's not coming.
And then,
I make a funny once in a while doing
right? Yeah, no, absolutely.
Pretty funny guy.
So
I can carry a show.
Yeah.
So what's the I'm pardoning I don't even know what I'm pardoning her for. I guess the same thing. If you're saying that she also
you're pardoning her for not ever responding to you in the 97 different ways you've stalked her.
Dude, no.
Emails, texts.
No, actually, no. You know
tags.
What? No, you know what's great? You're right. I'm gonna pardon her because you did actually try to get her to do a cameo for me, and she wouldn't. Remember?
I did.
Remember?
And I paid handsomely for that, and it got rejected.
Yeah. So
shame on you, Tommy.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
Yeah. So that's
shame. Shame. Shame.
Boo that woman. Boo that
All right,
woman.
segueing right into our next topic. Hey, did anybody realize where this is from?
No.
All right, it's from the movie Townies.
Hold on a second. Wait. I'm checking in here. Fredericks is rolling with Bondi for the opposite reason. I'm not even sure what that means.
All right, I'll say so. It was bang, marry, kill, pardon. There was no rolling involved.
Right.
It wasn't bang, marry.
I believe that
marry,
he's
killed, pardon. Rolling.
I believe that he's
rolling. With banging.
I believe that he says, yeah. I believe that's what that is. But see,
rolling is banging.
Fredericks is
that some sort of Jewish
he's
thing? Like
probably
when they
into
bang
some
through the sheets. Is that what rolling is called?
Fredericks is probably into some creepy shit. So he is probably actually, if he is banging Bondi, he's probably banging her after we all take her off the grid. That's the kind of shit that I feel like Fredericks is probably into. Oh, he says she's 60, hot, and loyal. I don't know.
No comments.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip that.
All right, so we've established what you're gonna do with all of them.
Correct.
And now nobody knew what this was. It's from Townies. This is one of the masks that they wear in Townies when they're doing their
You
robberies.
just told me what it is, and I still don't know what
Yeah,
it is.
you never saw Townies.
No, I never saw
Fuck
Townies.
you.
I would-
You never saw Townies with fucking the dude from How Do You Like Those Apples?
Were you watching
Ben
fucking?
Affleck?
Were you watching fucking? Oh, is that the one with the guy with
Jeremy
the flower
Renner?
shop?
Yes.
Okay, I did see pieces of that. I didn't know that was that.
You
where
never
that's from.
saw that whole movie.
No, I never saw that whole
Shame
movie.
on you. Go home and watch it. I watched it with
I'm
my
gonna
dad.
go home. I'm gonna smell my shit toilet paper. I'm gonna watch Townies, and I'm gonna try to find a cum tree.
I made the
And
mistake.
if I can't
of
find a
watching
cum
that.
tree, I'm gonna make a cum tree.
I just smell it. Yeah.
Or I'm gonna make a tree cum. I'm not sure which it
I
is.
made the mistake. Hey, listen, whatever floats your boat. I made a mistake of watching the Townies with my dad the other day, like about a week and a half ago. My God.
How
he
is your
asked
dad,
me-
by the way?
He's back at home and he's adjusting to his new, one floor living kind of situation. So
He hasn't worked his way back to the.
So he's got another UTI. He's gonna have to go see.
and
urologist
he's coming
for that.
back.
And he's 82. And if anybody knows about UTIs and elderly, it can mess their
Oh,
brains
tell
up a
the
little bit.
holding a dick story. Tell it.
It can mess up their heads a little bit. Plus, he's 82 and getting a little grumpy, and he gets a little bit hard to deal with. And the other day, he said to me, "You need a fucking hearing aid." I said, "Are you kidding me? All you say is ha ha," because he won't get a hearing aid. He doesn't want to get a hearing aid, so he doesn't need it, but he does need it. So anyway, yeah, he's doing okay. He's doing all right. He's back home and he's doing.
You're not
okay.
gonna tell the holding a dick story. That had me rolling, bro. That was a good one.
Yeah, I
You're
kind of
thi-
want to
you're
hear
thi-
this now.
You're
wanna
thinking
hear
about
it?
Yeah,
all right.
absolutely.
I
Of
talk about
course,
everything.
yeah.
So wait,
All right, is this a sexual position or a yoga? You
Remind me
guess.
about that one. Was that when he had put his hands up against the wall?
That was when it was at the doctor's office
all
when he
right.
had to give a sample and he put his
So
hands on the
we're
wall.
at the doctor's office, right? And he has to give a sample because they're having a hard time to figure out why he's not defeating the UTIs. He's had he had antibiotics in the hospital through the fucking into you, which is the strongest way, right? Intravenous. And then we left and he thought it was gone. He got it again. They gave him an antibiotic. It went away, but it came back. They gave him a different strain of antibiotic because he had E. coli. So my dad has a bag, right? Because a colostomy bag, because he had cancer. He beat that. Rock on, Dad. But he's got the bag. So when you get a UTI, you can also make
He has a
dizzy.
bag and a handful of my wife's tits.
Right. And it can make you dizzy when you get UTIs. It can make you dizzy, right? Plus he's heart infractions at 20 and he needs to get back up to 35. So his blood pressure is a little low. So he's dizzy when he stands and stuff. So we're in the doctor's office. They say, you got to give a urine sample, but we're going to give you the antibiotics anyway. This is his 4th course of antibiotics. Now he's got to go to the urologist. So we go in the bathroom and he just fucking drops his hand. I've seen him naked more times in the last 3 months than I'd ever care to fucking see him naked.
What does his semen smell like? Do you know? I mean, that's out of curiosity.
You crossed the line.
No. Oh,
You
now I
crossed the
cross
line.
it. What, dude? If I was better,
Clearly it smells like fucking.
if I was better at a Peaky Blinders thing, I would have done that whole fucking scene right there.
So
What fucking line is it that I've crossed? He who lives by the sword, he dies by the sword,
why
Tommy.
does your Irish, your New Zealand, and your fucking Australian accents all sound
Aren't
the
they
same?
all on the same continent?
No.
Oh,
They're
fuck.
not.
I got that wrong. Mike, I scored 89 on my SATs. What do
So-
you want from me?
He just
I like
fucking,
it smart.
he just puts he just drops his fucking pants and he's by the toilet and he just puts his hands up against the fucking wall. I said, "What the fuck are you doing?" Right? I talked to my dad this is the way we talk to each other. I said, "What the fuck are you doing with your hands on the fucking wall? What do you want? What are we doing here?" And he's like, "I gotta piss in the cup." I'm like, "So wait a minute. You want me to take the cup and put it by your penis and hold your penis? Or like, how the fuck are you gonna pee in the cup? It could go all over the place."
No, God, please.
He's like, "Mo,
no,
I don't feel good.
No.
It hurts when I piss.
No.
Let's just get this done." And then he couldn't pee. So then I had to go outside and tell him, "Hey, he can't pee." And they're like, "All right, listen, wrap it
So
up."
it's a question. And how long did you stand there with the cup under his dick?
An uncomfortable
And,
amount of time.
I mean, so wait, there's actually a comfortable amount of time, and like at any point,
Yeah,
were
more
you-
than 1 second is an uncomfortable
at,
fucking amount of time.
at any point in time, were you worried about like what if his dick like missed the cup a little bit and then pissed on your hand? And then follow-up question, part 2: would you have smelled the piss just to see what piss smells like?
This is why it's my problem. Because one time I had to help him in the shower. Right?
I had to
So-
do that with my uncle as well.
all right, so listen.
I get that.
He's 82. He's my dad. This is where we are. These are the things that we do,
Yes.
right? So, he's getting in the shower and he's like he's covering himself a little bit. I said, what the fuck? What are you doing? Covering yourself. You're my father. You created me. Your dick is my dick. Like, what are we doing here?
I don't know about all that. What are you, Joe Biden?
No, what I'm saying is, no, I didn't like.
I created you. Let's shower together and let me rub your tits.
Dude, I'm not hung up with shit like that. I'm fucking European in that way. Sex doesn't, whatever, man. Anyway.
I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means.
About this shit.
I don't get uptight about it, but I'm not sure what.
It's a fucking dick. Big
I'm
deal.
not sure
what seen him.
That reminds me of a kid in the academy who was fucking.
Are you that guy that goes into the fucking shower and looks up at the fucking ceiling and will walk into a wall because you're afraid you might get a glance of another man's fucking penis?
You know how the academy,
like any other organ.
You know how the academy locker rooms are when you only have that short limited amount of time to shower, get dressed, or whatever. And we had this one kid.
You were probably bumping into people on purpose.
On purpose, I 100% was, and I never wore a towel around my waist while I was waiting. Of course, yeah.
Nice.
But so then I'm sitting there trying to get dressed, and
that's
the one kid comes.
Like poor guy would do.
The one kid comes out of the shower, puts his 1 foot up on the bench, and now is ripping the towel like between his leg and his fucking nuts, and his dick is like swinging by the side of my face. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? He goes, what?
Side of your face? What were you doing? Laying on the floor?
I was sitting on the fucking.
Dick 9 feet long.
I was sitting on the fucking bench that he put his foot up on, and he's jacking the towel between, like rubbing it. And he goes, what? You've never seen a fucking hammer before? Like, dude, was
it a hammer?
It was a hammer, dude. I give him credit, bro.
All
I mean,
so you have seen other penises before.
I have seen.
You know exactly what I'm talking about,
right? But I don't know what semen smells like. I didn't say, hey, bro, do me a favor, jack off real quick so I can smell it and see what semen smells like. I'll just go to the cum tree if I want to do that. Dude, you're a weird fucking dude, bro.
Semen has a few different smells. What if you had a lot of asparagus? Not good.
Or what if you had pineapple?
Good.
There you go. There it is.
Right.
See, now we know.
But the cum tree does not smell like it if you had asparagus or pineapple. It just smells like regular cum.
All right, so you're holding a cup for your father's penis, and he can't go, so you go to the doctor.
And
next,
he's groaning and grunting, and I'm like, Jesus
what
Christ,
a fucking
what is
scene!
Fucking happening
what a
here?
Fucking scene!
But again, it's where we are. It's what's going on. This is what's in front of you. You fucking deal with it. What am I gonna fucking shrivel up and fucking run away? No, you face what's in front of you. So anyway, that's my story with my dad. That you made me tell on the air, which I was very uncomfortable doing, but I did. I got through it.
Yeah,
you did get through it. Like holding the dick and holding the cup under the dick, and yeah, I mean, dude, it's
you know my other favorite thing is what
I do appreciate though how you were more uncomfortable telling that story than smelling your own shit toilet paper.
That
didn't phase you.
I didn't say I smell my shit toilet paper. I said you've never wiped your ass and then like. All right, let me ask you this question.
He did say yes.
He did say he smells his shit.
I didn't.
I mean, Mike, the show.
Not the exact words.
Josh, have you ever picked your nose?
Who?
Watch this. You ready? You ready? Because now you want to get fucking real. Let's get real. Have you ever picked your nose?
Have I ever picked my nose? Yes.
Say no and be a liar. Go ahead, motherfucker.
Of course I picked my nose. Yes.
Have you ever, when you pick your nose, you fucking look at it every time?
That's
if you pick your nose
every time, no.
All right, let me ask you a question. If you're picking your nose, like say you have something in there, something that's bothering you.
Every time?
It could be hard. Like it's a hard little thing.
Those are the best. The hard where you pull it out and it comes out like a fucking tray.
But then when you're pulling it out, almost like a poop where it's hard at first and then turns to diarrhea. What if Josh just spit out his drink? Mo, I don't give a fuck. I will talk about anything. That's why it's called Uncensored with Mike the Cop.
Just go ahead. I'm sorry.
Anybody who says they never pick their nose, I would not fucking trust them.
I'm just trying to see how you parlay this into.
Saying you don't pick your nose is like saying there's no fucking Epstein list.
Like
once you do that, you're fucking lying in my eyes. We all know this.
Shots fired.
I'm segueing right into Trump now. I'm not going to talk. But when you get the dry one, but then you pull it out and all of a sudden it wasn't all dry, and there's that mucusy thing, and then the mucusy goes to the liquidy thing, and this long fucking thing comes out. And it's fucking all over the place on your hands. What do you do then? Where do you wipe it?
See, I do a lot of snot rockets. So, like, I'm a big snot rocket guy.
Yeah, and it shoots out.
Yeah, and
it's... Get a little... You don't have the beard and mustache like I do. I could have a fucking clammy on my fucking beard. I like
doing snot rockets, especially, like, when you're walking by strangers and shit like that, because if you see how, like, horrified they are.
I got a civilian complaint once for spitting.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I looked at the guy and I spit.
Wait, you were a cop?
And they called me to CCRB and said I intimidated him by looking at him and spitting on the ground. Yeah, imagine that. Anyway, let's. So anyway,
Yeah, hurry up. You got 15 minutes because if Tommy cannot do what he's got to do by 2:30, you're going to see a fucking AIDS.
I got a 50th.
He's already mad about the camera.
You're going to see an AIDS
I got
temper
a
tantrum.
50th birthday party I have to go to. I sprung
he
it
may
on my
use what-
Julie. Oh, we want to know where my Julie was yesterday?
Where's that?
I'll give you, if I gave you 1,000 guesses.
Under the cum tree.
Well, she might have. I don't know. She's taking all these trips to New York. Who the fuck knows what she's doing?
Oh, New York.
Yeah, she was in a city. She was in the city.
Yeah, okay.
She was on a Gossip Girl tour.
The fuck
Yeah,
is
want me to say that again? A Gossip Girl tour. Apparently, her good friend loves the Gossip Girl TV show, Gossip Girls.
Hold on,
So-
Dan wants me to try the camera again.
Okay, yeah, no,
Right, there you
still
go.
not working.
Oh, he just says unplug it and plug it back in.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
No, we did.
What is he, the fucking Fonz? Why don't I just go over there and fucking wrap it and it'll fucking work? Anyway,
Gossip Girl.
she
go.
goes in remember that Seinfeld episode where they got homeless people to fucking do the rickshaws all around the city? They had a rickshaw. Kramer got a rickshaw.
Was that the Beefarino episode?
No, that was the one with the horse that
Yes.
farted. That's different than the rickshaw.
And
one.
the marble ride.
And a homeless
The
guy
marble
takes
ride.
off with the rickshaw. She was on some sort of bicycle tour where they went to all these different places that were in the Gossip Girl. And then I said to her, why are you going to do that and come home? You're going to be exhausted from your Gossip Girl tour in the city. Stay overnight and come back tomorrow. So she stayed at the hotel where they filmed the Gossip Girl too. God only knows what this fucking one-day adventure cost. But
You
anyway,
guys are into some weird shit, bro. I got to be honest.
have you ever gone to a cat cafe where you sit and have coffee and the cats walk all around? It's pretty cool. I've done that.
That sounds pretty cool. But no.
Some things I'll do, some things I won't.
But
One time she
He
went to
just
the
likes all the
city
pussy around him.
to
But
go
Yeah.
see a diorama
Dawn, that's how she got him to go. She's like, hey, you want to go have coffee with a lot of pussy wandering around? I was like, yeah,
I
I'll
know,
go.
she tricked me. And I
I'll go.
got there, it was a bunch of fucking cats.
I've done goat yoga.
How do you really?
Yeah.
So I'm a weird. You've done goat yoga, and I'm a fucking weirdo.
Dude, and these fucking goats, there was one that he must have pissed and shit so much in his little diaper, it was like dragging on the ground. I'm like, yo, come on, you got to change this
Wait,
goat's
the goat
diaper.
yoga goats come out with diapers on?
Yeah, this one, these ones did. Yeah, they come out-
Downward facing goat, sex position or yoga position.
wounded
that
warrior
depends on
goat.
what country you're
Now
in.
that's where you should play the haba heba haba haba. That's when you should do that.
If it's a sex position,
Yeah,
or not, that depends on the country you're in.
yeah. It depends on the country you're in. Blue said.
That is true.
You're getting
100%.
censored. You're getting censored for that.
Yeah, no, we're 100% getting.
Yeah. All right.
something.
So, what was I saying?
I don't know. You went to the Pussy Cafe.
Yeah, I've done that. She wanted to go see a diorama exhibition. I'm like, no, I'm not going to see fucking dioramas. I made them when I was in the 8th grade. What about the time she said, let's go into the city and ride bikes over the Brooklyn Bridge.
Dude, what the fuck?
Have a great time.
Mike, do me a favor. Can you put
Let's go to Central Park and ride bikes in Central Park. Knock yourself out. No, thank you.
Can you put a GoPro on for 24 hours?
I'll go into the city to see fucking Morrissey in Washington Heights. I'll go into the city to see Depeche Mode in fucking Brooklyn. I'll do that kind of stuff or something interesting for me, but once in a while I got to go in and walk around and pretend I like being in New York.
You're into weird fucking shit, dude.
No, you're happy wifey, happy lifey.
But that was queer. Put on a GoPro for 24 hours. I just got to see the conversations that go on. Like when you guys are debating like where you're going to go. And
there's no debate. That's the beautiful part of it. We don't even talk to each other. We just write it up on a whiteboard and that's how we find out what's going on.
I gotta go to a party. I gotta go to a party this afternoon. I don't know what it's about.
I forgot. No, it's a 50th birthday party, but I forgot to put up on the whiteboard that I had a podcast today. I told her on her way home from, she goes to these fucking
You can say it. You can say it. No, trannies.
No, the other thing. What do they call when they cross dress? But what do they call it when a man dresses as a woman? The shows.
Like
drag queen.
She goes to these drag shows.
Well, didn't you say that the drag shows are some of the best? You've always said that
I've been to a couple. No, I've been to a couple.
Yeah,
but I've a couple. I have my fill. I don't need to see anymore. Liza Minnelli, men impersonators.
Yeah,
but
unless I'm mistaken, don't drag queens don't they fit into like the ladyboy things? Like I don't think they really embrace the trans. I don't think they really embrace the trans thing. I think drag they're guys that like to dress like women.
But some of them are probably more than just dressing as women. Some of it depends. There's a wide variety. That's why all those colors are on the LGBTQRSLMNOP. There's a lot of different letters.
Do you think their semen smells?
I don't even know if they can produce semen if they're taking all those fucking estrogen things. Maybe they don't.
Only one way to find out, Mike.
I'm just going to leave that up to you. You can do that research for the show.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, listen, it's for the show. It's for the good.
So anyway,
For research
I only got
purposes only.
I only got like 12 minutes left for my show.
Can you lean into the mic?
And
Sorry.
I gotta go back home, and then I gotta go all the way out
All right,
to like
go.
fucking
So, all right.
Allentown.
So speed through it. What do you got?
We were gonna talk about Trump and
Trump.
things I'm upset about.
Let down.
All right. Number
Letdown.
one, Maxwell. What's the broad's name in jail?
Ghislaine.
Yeah. How many counts?
Ghislaine Maxwell.
How many counts of trafficking minors did she get hit with?
I'm not sure how many counts it was, but she was hit with 5 charges, and one of the charges was trafficking of underage.
Okay.
For sexual purposes.
Follow along with me. I wish I had the bouncing ball. Like, remember when we were
Dawn,
kids?
if you can you bring up her exact charges? She got 5 charges. I don't know how many counts of each, but one of the 5 charges was absolutely trafficking of minors for sexual purposes.
So here's the thing, and we agree on this. We've talked about this off air. We talked about it on air before. Innocents, people who are innocents, like elderly, children,
animals,
people with that are mentally handicapped, that don't know better on certain, on certain things that could be taken advantage of.
Like Freed.
If you're doing that,
you're just gonna skip right by that. You let me get that off.
Well,
I appreciate that.
It's out there.
It's in the interverse.
Yeah. You got to be the biggest fucking piece of shit scumbag in the fucking world, and we should go back to old school policing when we handled them on the street before they even got to the precinct or inside the precinct in the holding cell. And then who gave a shit what the fuck the district attorney and everybody else did? Because trust me when I tell you, they got their fucking fair share.
Yes.
And I'm not apologizing for the fucking.
There is no safe haven.
I don't give a fuck.
There's no safe haven for predators, even in the world of criminals.
We've talked about this. Like,
yes. I can respect a criminal.
Like, you're a criminal if you
rob somebody.
If you rob an old
somebody.
person,
you rob anybody. Right. You rob anybody. Right. You're a criminal.
Now, if you rob them and you knock them to the ground, it's almost like if 2 guys are fighting, right? And or women, whatever. If you're fighting somebody and you fucking land a punch and you fucking knock them out, clearly knocked out, the fucking fight's over, right? There's no weapons involved. And then
what if you sucker punch somebody and hit them 6 times and don't knock them out?
Well, that's probably going to be resolved soon live. So, and then you kick them when they're kick them. You ever see these fucking savages kick somebody in the fucking face?
Yeah, when they're out cold.
Or run up like they weren't even in the fight and run up and throw a fucking punch in there or whatever.
Yes.
You're a cunt.
Yes.
You are a fucking coward.
Yes.
You are a piece of shit. Now, I'd rather get my ass kicked and be the guy that got fucking knocked out than be the guy who ran over and fucking punched somebody. Because it sucks to get knocked out.
100%.
And be part of like that fucking dude with the bang, bang, bang. Remember that?
Yes.
That was awesome.
The guy was. How did you know he played hockey? Like
that was fucking.
He was
great.
loving it,
and he did everything exactly the right way. And when the guy was, and he was holding back.
Yeah.
I mean, he did say, "I will throw you in a lake," and then he threw him in a lake.
And he threw him in a lake.
And then he got out and he said, "Don't do that. Chill out." And the guy was like, got aggressive and came at him.
And he did it just like hockey. Grabbed his shirt, pulled it up, and he did it just like hockey.
Pulled and pushed. He went like that. The first thing is it's almost like a jab to stun him a little bit, and then you start coming in with the rights. But when you're calling him, he was serving up like extra crispy. She's still reading over here. I don't know what's going on.
Because it's hard to get like the right article to actually get all the information. You got to read the whole article to like.
What to get all the exact charges?
Yeah, I mean, don't do what everybody else does in the world. Look at the headline and take that as gospel, and that's why.
Yeah, that's exactly. Well, I know it was 5 charges that she got.
My point is this: how could you be charged with like prostitution or pimping out elderly young women, right? Whatever amount there were, because we don't even know the numbers. Because I don't know if they gave a number in the count, like 16 counts of whatever. Even if it was 1, that means 1 person did it. I want to fucking know who that person was.
Well, this is the beauty. People are complaining. Well, not people. The left. The left is trying to say now. They're like, he's just releasing the grand jury testimony, like that lisping stupid Swalwell, the one that was finger banging the Chinese spy. He's like, it's just grand jury. Well, yeah, that clearly is somebody that doesn't know how grand jury exactly works. Grand jury, the whole purpose of grand jury is to see if you have enough evidence to go forward to trial. So if you don't think that the actual crimes, the perpetrators, and the victims were all laid out in grand jury, that's exactly, there's nothing actually more informational than the grand jury.
Right.
Now, my thing is this again, like
like if you go to a grand jury, because they always say you can indict a ham sandwich. That's a saying in law
that's a
enforcement.
Hudson County thing too. Yeah,
Well, in New York too.
Yeah.
Now I've been to a grand jury, and I was no true bill. Like I was exonerated. It's a fucking scary thing, and it's all the facts are laid out there, right? All the facts laid out there. So you got to be nervous as it is because you don't even know what the makeup is going to be in the grand jury. And then, of course, you still go to trial and all that stuff. But who the fuck wants to go to trial if you go to grand jury?
Right.
And they'll tell you don't testify in a grand jury because everything you say can be used against you later on in trial. That's
and then anything you say, like they're going to pull your grand jury transcript.
Yes.
And then when you testify in court, even if it's a little bit off,
right,
because
you
like,
lie.
oh, well,
Right.
officer, didn't you say this?
Because I was told don't testify, and I was like, fuck that. I'm going to the grand jury and I'm telling what happened. If they're going to use it against me later on, I don't want to get to later on.
Right.
I want it over now.
Right.
And I'm always I'm a fucking gambler anyway. Like I'm stupid sometimes. Like I'll just fucking roll the dice. But in this particular case, I'm not saying I did something that I didn't do. I'm not pleading guilty to something I didn't do. I'm gonna take my chances inside the system, and luckily for me, it worked out in my favor. But I have an inside view of what a fucking grand jury is and how fucking scary it is. If they fucking indicted her and they tried her, and she was convicted, she didn't cop plea, right? She was convicted. She went to trial, right?
That I don't know. I think she might have pled.
Okay, so if she
I think
pled out.
I don't know. I think she.
So
I think
she pled out and pled guilty, and she's in jail for trafficking
because she was arrested after
minors.
She was arrested after him.
How could there not be? So if there were minors trafficked, that means the minors are the victims.
Correct.
And if there's a victim, there has to be a perpetrator
Correct.
or perpetrators.
Correct.
What is the fucking? What is the secret?
And listen,
don't campaign on I'm going to release this. And
well,
then
no, stop. Don't use that terminology because he did not campaign on that.
Don't say I'm going to release this and then don't fucking
He referenced it, and they all referenced it. There was the interview on Glenn Beck.
Okay, even if he never said I'm going to do that, he is the anti-establishment. He's
Yes,
the anti-government guy.
Agreed. But
which is why I voted for him 3 times in a row.
But don't use the left lingo where they say, "Oh, he campaigned on it." He didn't campaign on it.
But see,
but
don't
he
hang your
mentioned
hat.
it.
Don't hang your hat on the way I'm fucking saying it.
Mike,
the bottom line
I have
is
to. I have to because the left.
Where's the list? Where's the fucking list?
Because the left manipulates the way things. It's no different than when the left purposely eliminates the word illegal from immigrants. And Donald Trump's against immigrants.
Right. And every
no,
time
motherfuckers,
you
know he's talking about illegal immigrants. Words matter, bro.
Okay.
And Trump did not campaign on releasing the Epstein list, but he said that he would.
Okay. All right. So he
said that he would. It wasn't part. It was just something when he was asked.
If I'm elected. If you're elected, will you release the list? Yes,
he said
he
would declassify it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
and
he was asked that when he was running. He was asked that when he was running, and he said he would. So he ran. That was one of the things he said he would do, and he didn't do it.
And Kash Patel, when he was interviewed by Glenn Beck, Glenn Beck asked him direct, "Who has the Epstein files?" And Kash Patel, without even hesitating, said that's under the direct control of the director of the FBI. He didn't say it didn't exist.
Who's the director of the FBI?
Kash Patel now.
Okay, so then
there you go. This is why I got fucking angry, bro.
Right.
Like this is what I said.
Not what people. There are a lot of people out there that say, "Oh, you're fucking in a cult and you Trump, blah blah blah," and he can do no wrong. No, he does wrong.
100%.
But he does less, in my eyes, less wrong than others. And if you're not happy, so I want to go on to the deporting thing for a second. I don't agree with. Look, if for 4 years, basically the people that came in the last 4 years before Trump were fucking invited in, right? There was
what do you mean invited? There was an invasion.
There was no border.
Right, correct.
No one told them.
They weren't invited. It was an invasion.
Okay,
it was an aided invasion.
Listen, there was no border, zero border. Nobody told them they couldn't come here.
Right.
The government never said, finally at the end, they said, stop coming. We can't do this. And then cities started to wake up and say, it's happening all over the world now. Ireland, they're going fucking bananas.
Senior says the list definitely exists and must be released. We should all be sick of the cover-ups and broken promises.
It's disgusting.
I love it.
It's fucking disgusting.
P.S. By the way, you do notice how Senior chimed in on that, and he still didn't say that Dan should pay for the camera.
Yes, I know. The crew.
I'm going to point that out.
The crew. And then also... Bro.
They're all in cahoots, bro.
And then also, you too, Farmer Jen. Also, the with the immigrants, right? Illegal or otherwise.
Go ahead. No, it's not illegal or otherwise. Illegals are the ones that are being targeted, and rightfully so. Donald Trump. You want to talk about something that he did
Can
run
I
on?
finish?
No.
Can I finish what I
No,
was
you
gonna
can't.
say?
No, you can't because
Okay.
your thought is retarded.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Words matter. You can't say illegal or otherwise. It doesn't make.
But I can if you don't let me finish the sentence, you're taking what I was going to say out of context, and now I forgot what I was going to say, and then you fucked me all up. But here's what I'm saying as far as illegals go. Okay, I would have got to people that came in the right way. Why is it that if for 4 years basically it was just everybody knew, and then it opens it up to people with other agendas to get people into the country too? If not for those 4 years of an open border where it was just what you said, an invasion, okay, fine, an invasion, we wouldn't be in a position that we are now. Like we always say, this is an overcorrection for something that happened the 4 years previous. I just have a hard, I get the National Guard. I understand that. I understand that.
So do I.
Okay, I'm not a fan of Marines or any of our, and I know the armed forces fights against the enemy abroad or within. It's just weird. You
understand that they're protecting federal buildings, right? The Marines, the military is being used to protect federal buildings.
And I get he had to do that because it's in states where they are less
it's in states where they used to chain fucking police departments shut and try to burn them down with cops inside of them. That's not happening under Trump. Sorry.
Which is why I feel bad for people that have been here, even if they came illegally, and they're working people, and they're not committing crimes, and they're the dolphin that gets caught up in the tuna net, and they're getting deported. Or somebody who has an appointment and had it previous to this, all this stuff, because those appointments are made sometimes a year.
Yeah, bro, that's the same as the people that you stop and when their car's been unregistered for months and they're like, oh no, I was just going to the DMV on Monday.
I'm talking about them being at the ICE agents being at the places where the people are going to court to get their.
But those people, as far as I understand it, and again, I could be wrong, those people have deportation orders already. They're picking up people that have deportation orders already. They're not going there and being like, hey, I think this guy's here illegally. No, they're showing up there for a reason. The reason that they're showing up there is these people have final deportation orders already. So it's, bro, listen.
Okay, then that's okay. Then I can't really argue with that. But what I'm saying is, and again, my views may be different than yours. There should be a way for people that are here in the country that came illegally but have been here and have not committed any crimes and that are working and have a family. And
I don't know who Rich Doherty thinks is the libtard, whether it's me or you. I mean, am I the one trying to play both sides of the fence, or is it you? I don't know. He says 100%. He goes, it looks like shit, but what the fuck? How about talking about all the great shit he's done in only 6 months? Fair. I mean, I don't think we're denying.
No.
He goes, who the fuck is this libtard trying to play both sides of the fence?
Me?
I don't know. I guess it's you.
All
I don't fucking know.
Listen, I'll be a libtard because here's how I operate. I'm a registered Republican, but I don't know that I'm a Republican. I mean, I have some libertarian views. I'm not super conservative when it comes to social stuff. I'm conservative when it comes to military.
I think
police,
you
fire, taxes, less government. And then socially, I don't care if you're gay, straight, tranny, as long as you're not hurting a minor or, mutilate. If you want to mutilate yourself, which I feel like it is, do that when you're over 18. Now, it's horrible for a fucking kid who's 13, 14, 15 to feel like they can't be who they are, whatever that might be. And I'm going to compare transsexual or people who now are being treated like gays were being treated 25, 30 years ago. It's the same thing. Only fucking 65, 70 years ago, 80 years ago, we were fucking hoes in African Americans and sicking fucking dogs on them.
Fact.
So the country has. Does that make me a libtard to openly fucking
Well, again, I don't know if he's accusing you or me. And if he's accusing me, listen, I've never denied. I'm a 3-time fucking Trump voter.
Me too.
And I would vote for him again today. The man absolutely has accomplished tons of shit. If nothing else, listen. If the only thing
Shit.
we get out of the 4 years of Trump is crazy deportations, we still fucking won. That's one of the biggest things. They should be codifying a fucking voter ID card, but that's neither here nor there. I mean, there should be a voter ID at minimum for federal elections, and why we have a Republican White House, a Republican Senate, and a Republican House, and they're not shoving that down the fucking throats of the American people, I don't fucking know. The only people who don't want a voter ID card are people who want to cheat. So that, I mean, that's just if the only thing I got out of a Trump fucking presidency is these deportations and a voter ID card, we still fucking won. Nonetheless, Trump is insanely active. I'm not taking that away from him. I'm not living in denial of that. What I'm saying is he's no different in regard to the Epstein issue itself. He is no different than every mutt fucking president going back to Bill Clinton.
So you could be supportive of Trump, but be
critical at the same time.
Critical of something that he's doing.
He's until he releases those fucking names, he is no different than every mutt president going back to Bill Clinton, at minimum Bill Clinton, before Epstein was even fucking arrested, who knew that these crimes were going on, who knew what was going on that fucking island, and nobody, not a single one from Clinton forward has put those fucking names out there. And when he plays this, what does it matter at this point? Like some Hillary fucking Benghazi shit.
Did somebody say, what does it matter at this point? Like,
that's how he acted at that cabinet meeting.
Right,
he couldn't believe that we're still asking about Epstein.
We're still asking because it was never disclosed.
And on top of the fact, it's such a fucking
We're not
heinous...
talking about Area 51 or an assassination of a president that may or may not have had CIA fucking ties to it, or mob ties, or fucking sex with Marilyn Monroe, and all the fucking crazy shit that happened with all these different fucking things. We're talking about sex trafficking from a United States fucking citizen to a fucking island.
I think
somewhere.
Rich was talking about you because you're the one trying to make fucking exceptions for illegals. I say illegals need to go no matter what their fucking thing is. He said, okay. He said, okay, my mother was never a citizen, but she was here legally. If you don't have your papers, you are illegal. Get the fuck out. All the money should be used for veterans. And for the record, Tom, you're not a libtard, just a retard. I say what I say with love, brother. And then Tom followed up by saying Rich Doherty's on the Epstein list. So I mean,
okay. So I got to wrap this up. So my point is that the questions are always going to be asked.
Yes.
Like, you can't say Clinton knew.
Get the fuck out of here,
you
bro.
You can say it,
bro.
But you don't listen, Josh.
But I will say this. I will say this. Unless there is a victim associated with each name, I'll eat crow. If you don't have a victim associated, I don't give a fuck about pictures. We've already talked about this.
Right.
Pictures don't mean shit to me. If you run in elite circles,
I mean, look, fucking Trump was taking pictures with fucking Oprah and all these,
and Obama's taking pictures with fucking Diddy. If me and you are super elites, if me and you are these high profile, powerful people, we're gonna end up inevitably at the same party somewhere. Somewhere we're going to end up in the same circles, and it's cross-branding. I'm going to say, hey, Mike, do me a favor. Let's get together, take a picture. Boom, snap the picture. Now, my people are your people. Your people are my people. Why? Because we're seen in a picture together.
Right.
That's not fucking abnormal. So a picture of somebody with somebody else doesn't mean fucking shit to me. If you have a documented victim for a name, those are the names I want. And you know what? I don't even want them fucking convicted. I don't even want them perp walked. I want them scarlet fucking leathered. I want them stripped of all their fucking power and all their elitism. And I want them to have to exist in a world where they once were fucking elite and they once had this power. And now they're the butt of fucking jokes. And they walk into every room and they get pointed at and they have to fucking walk around with their head in shame. I don't want them sitting in some solitary fucking cell somewhere where Hillary Clinton can kill them, or they can cut a fucking book deal and tell stories about somebody else. No, I want them to exist in the world that they once ran, the world that they once owned as fucking mutts, scarlet leathered fucking mutts. That's what I want. I don't, because let's be real, they're not going to go to fucking jail. Nobody's going to fucking jail. You think Obama's going to jail over this fucking Russian fucking dossier shit? He ain't going to fucking jail. Fuck it. I don't want him to.
His cook.
Now you got me fired up. God damn it.
His cook or
Where's
chef
my pulse
that
ox?
drowned, that fell off the boat and drowned.
Dude, it's crazy, bro. Like we're in the fucking upside down.
Anyway, so what I was saying was, I feel And it's
You know what? Honestly, I think because Rich is chiming in so much. Rich, since you're chiming in so much, we need a bang, marry, pardon, and take off the how are we wording it?
Wait, bring up those. No, I don't need to see those pictures anymore. Bring up. I'm looking at his comment. I wanted to read his last comment.
Okay, yeah, no, I can read his last comment. He's going back and forth with Tommy. He said he told Pam not to release those pics.
Oh, okay.
Rich, do me a favor. Look, you're looking at the screen right now. We got
I'm trying to get out of here, and you got more people playing Bang Marry.
Well, I mean,
Kill,
he's chiming in. I'm curious to where he's at with the four broads.
Pick it up back. Pick it up. Clearly, he knows Tommy. Pick it up back on the Blue Room podcast. I'm going to wrap things up. So what I'm going to say is this. I feel, I'm not going to fucking apologize for fucking feeling bad when I see, and look, I don't know how it's being presented to make you feel bad. I don't know, but I just, in general, I feel bad for people who have not committed a crime, who came to this country for a better life legally.
They did commit a crime. They came in the country illegally.
Okay.
They Mike.
Then let's start fucking deporting American citizens who are fucking doing murders and not let them be on death row for fucking 20.
That's retarded.
I would rather let 25 fucking illegals come
retarded.
in.
That's retarded.
No, it's not. I'm telling you how I feel. I'd rather there be.
Well, no, I'm telling you how you feel is retarded.
Illegal aliens. You know
what? Rich Dougherty's right about you. You're a fucking libtard.
25 illegal aliens who never committed a crime other than crossing the border without doing it the right way, than having a live American citizen for fucking 23 years in fucking jail, paying fucking taxes to keep a scumbag murderer alive when you got some fucking person who all they want to do is fucking eat.
A U.S. citizen is different than somebody who's not a U.S. citizen. But that's
human beings are human beings.
You're not. It's not apples to apples, bro. If you want to talk about reformation,
I'm not saying apples to apples.
If you want to talk about reformation of the criminal justice system and how we deal with criminals, great. I'm down for that discussion as well. But you can't say, "Oh, well, I'd rather get rid of a murderer than a fucking illegal."
So we can't talk about the human side of what. So you just
human side is they made a fucking decision to come across the border illegally. And dude, I have a legal immigrant.
It's almost like fucking entrapment.
It's not to this country. It's not almost entrapment. It's not almost entrapment.
President for 4 years
it's not.
And everybody else who said, you know what? Would the libertards say this? The fucking welfare system and what they do is like a fucking indentured servant. The modern day version of being an indentured fucking servant. Rich will like that.
Rich wants you to be airlifted to El Salvador.
Rich will like that. Rich will like that, right? He likes that, right?
No, Rich thinks
the government keeps fucking minorities, and then they let all these fucking
Rich,
illegals
you see what I gotta
come
fucking
into the country,
deal with, bro?
Right? And they give them welfare, and they give them just enough. They keep them on the teat, right? They fucking give them
the what?
The teat.
The what?
The teat.
They
give them. They're feeding them just enough and giving them just enough so they can fucking barely
let me
survive.
Explain something to you.
And make them indentured. I'm talking to Blue now. Fuck you. Because then they give them enough blue to just keep them alive.
Rich says all your tats are of unicorns.
And they feel like, no, that's a fucking rhino. That's Batman surfing on a fucking surfboard. There's my fucking.
All right, Mike. Nobody cares. Finish your thought. Hurry up.
Scorpion.
Finish your thought.
My thought. Well, I'm going to tell you something right now. If you fucking shut my mic off when I'm talking
no, I'm not.
Off the air, know this. You're going to leave here lumped up.
No, listen, it won't be the fucking first
I'm the fucking
just do me a favor and hit me straight on and not from the side.
Why is it this, Blue? Why is it this? Why is it that if I could agree with 85% of what you feel or 75% of what he feels, if my 25% is of a different opinion, a varying opinion, suddenly I'm a fucking libtard.
Well, no, in fairness, I'm not calling you a libtard.
No, whatever,
Rich is.
or whatever names that you attribute to people.
I just said you're retarded.
When they have different views, well, don't call me fat and we'll be okay.
I did last week and I apologize.
I know. Okay,
I apologize.
I lost 3 pounds since then.
I said, listen, I'm sorry. You know what? I'm sorry for that. You lost 3 pounds because you were throwing up while you were holding your father's dick when he pissed in the cup.
That might be the case. That might be the case. You understand what I'm saying, Blue?
Yeah.
We could have different. My wife's Democrat, I'm Republican. We have differing views on a lot of things, but we think more alike than we don't think alike. And I think we want most of the same things. We just disagree on how to get there, right? Why is it when you show any sort of compassion or any sort of... Go ahead.
5 minutes to the gentleman from New Jersey. I am not arguing against your compassion. I have listen. You have to understand. I used to have this argument with my uncle. My uncle was a priest, and I used to make him so mad that if the windows at the Borgata were not fucking welded shut, he
What
would
the
have
hell
thrown
was
me.
the priest doing in the Borgata? That's a different
better
question.
ask the Catholic Church.
All right.
So he had
where my fucking
he had a black card to the Borgata too.
Is
So
that where the fucking basket goes?
he had a black card. So
14 black.
So I used to make him so mad with this that he would, if those
Is it
windows.
wrong if a priest goes to Atlantic City and puts 14 black?
Somebody who comes into the country illegally by proxy, their first contribution to this country is telling you that the laws of this country are relative and that they will break them if it means benefiting them and their family first. It's almost like the fruits of the poisonous tree, bro. Everything that follows, whatever happens beyond their first, everything's predicated on an illegal act. They are telling you that these laws here are subjective. That's not up for debate. They knew they were coming in, invited or not, Mike. If not, if they felt like, oh well, nobody was stopping us, it doesn't make a difference. You still knew you were coming in the country illegally, and you know what?
It was a little bit more than nobody was stopping us.
And you know what? If you got that shit off for 20 years, good on you. You got it off. But guess what? Now it's tax day. Time for you to fucking go. And like Christy Nome has said,
we disagree.
Like Christy Nome had said, if you self-deport, which again, I've worked at Newark Airport, I've seen it. You can self-deport, you can get a free flight to wherever the fuck you want to go. You show up at customs, you tell them I'm here illegally, I want to go home. You will sit there until a flight is going and they can book you on a flight. But you are getting a free flight. No questions asked, no incarceration, you're going home and then come back legally. This is a country that was built. This is a country that was built on legal immigration. Legal immigration. Every single one of our great grandparents.
This was a country built on a bunch of people getting on ships and fucking coming over here and taking the land from fucking Native Americans.
My grandmother
which I will acknowledge, and I will say that that's history, though. The conquerors. The fucking lands have been being conquered forever by everybody, right? That's why I'm not getting into debates about fucking slavery. African Americans sold African Americans. They were the biggest seller of fucking slaves were African Americans by African Americans. I'm not getting into that. I'm not getting into who.
That's the
way the world works.
My grandmother sold her engagement ring just to survive in the United States. She wasn't given anything.
Okay.
Right? And that generation, our generation of grandparents, great-grandparents, that's not the kind of immigrant that's coming illegally here.
That's a very broad stroke you're painting with.
Mike, it's not. Mike, it's not.
Okay, so you used the 20-year example, right? Okay, so what are we in now? 2025. So in 2005, a dude comes here with his pregnant wife. She's pregnant from another country, not here. They got pregnant over there. The three of them come here, right? They cross the border illegally. They come here. They've been here for 20.
You know what, Mike? Finish your thought because Rich asked a very good question. I know you wanted to get into it. He goes, what's your view on the communist next mayor? So quick, finish your thought.
Right,
go,
so
go.
The 20, I'll go a few more minutes. The 20.
Oh, you just said fuck Tommy right to his face.
No, I'm gonna. The people
you're gonna
come
fuck
over.
Him? At least we'll all know what semen smells like now.
The pregnant woman.
Rich, is it amazing that he knows what semen smells like?
You can make all these jokes, but I'm gonna make my point anyway. The pregnant woman and the man and the child in her belly come over into the country 20 years ago. No crime other than crossing the border illegally, which I'm not fucking diminishing or just glossing over. We've already established they came to the fucking country illegally.
I got it.
Now they've been here for fucking 20 years. The guy goes to gets a job, right? The woman stays at home, raises the child until the child's able to go to school. Now she gets a job. Now the two of them have jobs. They're contributing to society. The kid is in our education system. Now it's 20 years. So now he's a fucking adult. The kid is an adult too. And he went to college and he graduated and he has a job now too. All three of them are contributing to society. All three of them have never been fucking arrested. I'll take 500,000 of them before I take a fucking scumbag piece of shit criminal that's doing bad things
you got to call,
in the world.
Mike. You got to call.
Okay.
Hello. No, you got to close the stream, bro. Close the stream. If you can't call from a device that you're watching the stream on, it drowns out your audio, kid. You know, then something's fucked up.
Type it in the Facebook. Then it ain't coming through.
It's a shame too if this is Rich too, because that would really.
Well, what was Rich's question?
No, he wanted to know what your views on the next communist mayor.
The guy's a scumbag. He's I don't align with his views. I don't think that the white people are the enemy. I think look at that fucking headline in the fucking Post, right? White people are the enemy. There's no need for any rich people. You know, all these.
Yeah, and he comes from a super wealthy fucking family.
Right,
On top of that,
the price is white. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the guy.
No, but listen, and I told you can go on my social media and check the fucking. Hold on, we're trying again with the. Dawn, this may be the issue we were talking about with the phone. Let's try again. Hold on a second here. Let's see if it works. It's like, God, I hope this is Rich, and I hope he's gonna fucking strip you. Go ahead.
No, he says not Rich.
Not Rich, John.
John.
Hello?
Hello? Yeah, you're there.
Yeah. The communist mayor of New York, yeah, that's what we end up with our patents, you know, free choice, world. So it's ridiculous going on in New York City.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, New York City, if New York City falls to this guy, New York City is going to be London 2.0. But I've been saying it, and like I was going to tell Mike, you can go back on my social media, and I've been saying it since before the 24 election. I was at the time I was saying the 28. I didn't really think about the midterms that heavy, but now I'm saying it. The 26 and the 28 elections are going to be decided by a generation that was raised by academia to hate the United States. You look at all these protests going on in pick a city in the United States. They're not looking for a better America. They're looking for the end of America.
Or it's going to wake up all the people that I can't get to vote today because they got arachnophobia or whatever the fucking excuse is not to go to the polls.
Arachnophobia keeps you from.
Yeah, because there's spiders at the elections.
What's that?
I've been looking at this two things. One, you've got a generation of people that have to earn anything right now. And two, COVID separated them from anything that was personal or anything where you had to be accountable to anything. So a guy preaching that I'm going to give you this money and magical stuff is going to come nowhere, and you AOC, and you've got all the people in Congress, all those folks are saying the same thing. It's all fancy land. Capitalism has worked anywhere, nor has communism, by the way. And they're sitting preaching to a bunch of kids who sit there online all day and never have to feel the consequences of it. Because, I also had an opinion that most of these still live at home, and ones that are so they don't feel any market fluctuations because they don't pay for anything. And the ones that do, ones that are supporting the guy, like so it's not matter what he does. If he starts screwing with them, they're just going to move to New York City.
That's coming in clear to you. You're shaking your head in there like you understand everything he's saying.
Yeah, I'm hearing most of it. He's still
I'm just amazed that we only have one camera, but fucking Darth Vader can call in from the Death Star and let us know about his fucking opinion, because it's really sounded to me very deep and stuff.
Yeah, I'm getting most of it. About basically what he said. What's that?
I was on Spelsky,
Nah, it's still the same. Yeah, if you were the only thing I could think of, bro, is if you were watching the stream on the phone and you minimized it and then called, because I did that last week and it was all jacked up, and then I had to actually go and close all the open tabs or whatever. But either way, Tommy is now staring over my shoulder, not happy with Mike's going over time.
I didn't go over time yet.
Well, you didn't go over time yet, but yeah, man. I mean, you're definitely close at this point. Because Tommy's, what are you? Are you 3 or 3:30, Tom?
2:45.
Oh fuck.
Bullshit.
2:45.
Yo, Tom, go. Hold on. You want to see our second camera angle, Tom? Hold on. I'm sorry. Let me get this off here. Yeah, there you go. That's our second camera angle.
All right.
We look so marvelous.
To recap, apparently I'm a libtard because I have feelings for human beings, and I'll take that. That's not a problem. I don't agree. It's like
Julie makes you soft. This is why you go to fucking cat parties.
I'll ask Tommy this question because he's in the booth and he can get on that mic, and then I got to get out of here. Let's just say smoking marijuana in the city is illegal, right? But the city says whatever, like they're not prosecuting it anymore. They're not bringing those cases in, and pretty much everybody's walking around everywhere smoking weed, right? And then all of a sudden, one day, some fucking cop's like, oh, you know what? Fuck that. And now it's been going on for 2 years. Everybody's smoking weed. There's never been an arrest. It's basically illegal, but it's not. And they just go round up fucking 8 kids, 8 18-year-olds in Times Square that all passed the joint around. They lock up all 8 of them for smoking marijuana in public. You don't think that's a little fucked up if it's been basically it's a wink and a nod, like, you know, we have a border and you really can't come in, but if you come in, we're really not going to do anything. That's what the last administration did. And if anybody argues with that, they're 100%. Okay, so now you tell those people you can come in, and then they come in, and now you say, fuck you, and you're going back out?
Certain people, and
certain people.
But hold on, but this, what you're saying, though, is very on par with the state troopers that enforce speed violations, where speed limit's 60 miles an hour. Everyone knows at 70 you're still good. At 72, 75, you take that same road every day for years and years and years, and all of a sudden now you get a trooper now that's now it's 61 and a 60. You're wrong, but you're fucking pissed, and that's going to take a lot to undo that anger. Same thing. There's always been a buffer room of space that was, but it was abused for 4 years, and now it's the overcorrection. Now is what's pissing people off. Not so much that they were enforcing it; that it was no big deal for 4 years, and now you make a big deal of it. No, it's been made a big deal for the last 2 years, and now we're following through with it. Can it be done differently? Absolutely.
Yes. So that's okay. So maybe the
overcorrection was promised. That's the thing. Like Trump, you want to talk about something that Trump did campaign on? He didn't campaign on the Epstein files. He campaigned on an unprecedented deportation operation.
Okay, so don't get hung up on words. I don't care if he campaigned it or not. If he said he was going to fucking release the Epstein files, and then now all of a sudden he's saying there's no Epstein files, and then he's talking and making it like we're fucking stupid and saying they never.
Bro, I told you that's why I got pissed.
Right.
He literally gaslit us like we're fucking retards, and that's for the first time. Again, I'm a 3-time Trump voter, bro. You know how much shit we've all taken over being fucking Trump supporters. We run in, I mean, Christ, you're married to a fucking liberal. You're Julie. I mean, no disrespect, Julie. I don't want any problems. You're married to a liberal. So I understand the uncomfortable situations that we've been putting.
I don't think liberal is a bad word. I don't take offense to liberal because I'm liberal on a lot of subjects. I think you are too. You just don't fucking understand.
I think I think I fall in I think I'm conservative with my money. I'm conservative. I'm conservative with government. I'm conservative with sovereignty, and that liberal. Yeah, my interpersonal relationships or intrapersonal relationships. I don't give a fuck what you do with your time. I don't give a fuck if you cross dress. I don't give a fuck if you masturbate in the control booth of a podcast studio.
What does it smell like in there?
Semen, a cum tree. It smells like.
Now he knows what it smells like.
And now we know. All right, listen. Do you have any plugs, Tommy? Because he's gonna fucking punch me. It wouldn't be the first. Listen, it wouldn't be the first person to fucking hit me in the side of the face. But go ahead.
I just want to thank Gleason's Woodworking and Construction one more time for sponsoring today's show. It's amazing. I guess I'm going to have to use some of that money to buy a new camera, unless Dan's going to say, "Well, go halfsies with me."
I mean, honestly, I mean, if Dan has any integrity at all, I think
Dan had illegals working upstairs.
Hypothetically,
if
Dan had Aboriginals
to this, does that make me my ground that I'm standing on a little better for my case if they were illegals or legal?
I think so.
All right.
I think so. I mean, honestly, if Dan,
that's the weirdest glory hole I've ever seen in my life. Can you bring it over here real quick? No. Okay.
I think if Dan is unwilling to pay for the camera, I think you see something and you say something, and I think I'll supply you with the ICE tip line. I'm just saying, if hypothetically, I mean, these negotiations can be had.
I mean, it could be wrong. It could be an American citizen up there that fucked up and caused this damage. I don't know.
I mean, it really could be.
It could be.
I mean, see, Richard Doherty agrees. He said he just called ICE. Got a boy, Rich. You see, but wait, hold on. Just make sure you call him back. If Dan agrees to pay for the camera, we can't have them come.
Listen, Rich could call me whatever he wants. I'm just happy that we have a viewer actively engaging in our show and in our conversations. We don't have to agree on everything, but
I would agree with that. Dawn, we'll go with you first. Do you have anything that you want to plug? is not a sexual question, so please
No
do
happy
not.
babies.
Please,
and no
yeah,
birds
please
in
don't give
paradise.
any wounded patriot reverse wounded patriot bird.
The bird one. Yeah, what was the bird one again?
Birds of paradise.
Birds of paradise.
Birds of a
Birds-
feather come together.
Birds of paradise. Do you have anything, or are you just gonna stretch for the next show?
Did you go on that walk yesterday? Did you do that thing yesterday with them? I know you posted a lot of stuff about that.
About what?
The police walk. Did
No,
you go
I
on
worked
that?
last night. I
Oh,
worked
okay.
until like almost 1
All
o'clock.
right,
in the
so
morning,
it was
actually,
fuck the
so-
police. All right,
When
good.
she's saying I
No,
work-
I couldn't help it. I
Why
was
didn't
already
you
on the
play
schedule.
the Titanic thing? She's like, oh, I worked last night till 1 in the morning. I would have played the Titanic
Oh,
thing.
I mean,
Okay, there
I
you
would
go.
have gone to it. I absolutely would have, but I was already on the schedule.
Yeah. No.
Sorry, guys.
I get it.
Even dear John is raising his nose at all of this. He doesn't believe it.
He's side eyeing it. Tommy,
They're all going to give me dirty looks as I go by. You know.
Tom, he disappeared. Mike, do you have any plugs that you want to go with? I agree. You know, to hang out. Are you ordering pizza for this fucking spot? You better. Just fucking order pizza, dude. Oh, just fucking take you 2 seconds. Dawn, take this card and give her the card. She'll call. Dawn's our designated caller. How are you paying cash? They do that? Make sure you ask them what the total is, though. What? Go ahead, Garris. Mike, I don't know why you wouldn't just take 2 seconds. Give her the fucking card. She'll call. By the time you're fucking done doing whatever it is that you're doing. Thank you. Give her the card. Thank you. It's what? It's just the 4 of us. You're not staying, right? You're not gonna eat. So I would say a.
I'm gonna be fucking recording
I would say a 1 upside down Sicilian and maybe 2 orders of wings. Like order hot wings and an order of barbecue.
Bitch. Bitch.